Okay. You see, chat? What did I say, dude? That is not how nourished you get in North Korea, bro. Thanks for subbing. The bot won't change my game. Hang on.
Dad, have you completely lost it? I'm worried about you monkers.
Yeah. Found it. Okay, we're good. Let's kiss some girls, chat. Escape. That's ominous, chat. Okay.
Keys weebs, smile, smiley face.
That's not very nice, dude. What's our name? Hang on. Where do I input my name? Hello? I hit auto, chat. What the fuck? Oh. God damn it. There we go. It's taken a long time, but it's finally gonna happen. I'm finally on a plane from Beijing to Pyongyang. I can't pronounce that, chat. Oh, shit. I'll be staying the week with a couple pen pals in the Korean army. Oh. I forgot, you can go to North Korea from fucking not Hong Kong and China, chat. I've been writing them while on duty in Afghanistan. Cool. They seem interested in meeting me, so they asked me to come over on my next leave. It didn't look like it was gonna happen, though. I'm not sure why, but the airport wouldn't let me fly directly to Pyongyang. Something about no direct flights and having to fly to China or Russia first. I only just... There's no space there, chat, I think. Barely learned Korean in time for this. Then I had to stumble through Chinese to get there. But we're about to touch down at Pyongyang Sunan International Airport. Ugh. I don't speak that. Disable alerts? Okay. No alerts, chat room. I think he said we're about to descend. Yeah, we'll give you that idea, but... Hang on, chat. We can chill this up again. Okay. It says Tim is fat, lol. Well posted. Oh my god. Once we get off, I'm waiting for my bags at the claims center. I was a bit late since I had used the bathroom, so it looks like they've already started unloading me too. They've stopped the baggage claim carriage. My bags aren't there. Oh no. Oh man, this is FUBAR. Don't tell me they lost my luggage. I better go find customer service before my buddies get here. Turning around, I walk straight into someone. There's no, like, is he narrating that or is it like... Oh god, chat's about to be a grill. Oh fuck. Is that my name? Oh my god. Hello? Hey, why are you right behind me? I've run right into what appears to be a member of the Korean military. Oh. Uh-oh. Full suit and everything. What's more, she's hot. If you go for the chick in the uniform thing. Oh. Mr. S. Baggins, I presume? Her English is pretty good. A bit broken, but better than most kids I met in Afghanistan. How do you know my name? I say as I make my voice deeper to impress the cutie pie Korean girl. We were expecting your arrival! I finally noticed that she's not alone. Oh, shit! Another cute girl in military regalia is next to her. But how? Oh, she's Sunadre, Chad! Bruh. It's too loud, hang on. She's like, yeah, I don't want the dick. I'm gonna pretend like I don't want the dick. But how? I only told my buddies Jong and Yoonji that I was showing up. That would be us. Oh! Chat, my pen pals were hot girls! No way! Wait, I thought... It's not... I just mean... Aren't Jong and Yoonji, well, guys' names? Not always. Like some names in your country, they can be applied to both genders, like mine, chat room. Sundari? No, it's Sunandre, chat. The taller girl smiles politely. Which one would you fuck, chat? One for this chick, two for her. Okay. I mean, I'm one city, one boulevard, one way. Oh, like Francis and Francis. I think I get it. Wait a second. You didn't think S. McBaggins was a girl's name, did you? Oh, Fakashunata! Who would name a guru S. McBaggins? But you said it was fine if I stayed with you while I was here. Absolutely, we received some special permission to have you stay in our personal barracks. Oh. Well, we might have to have a holdup. It looks like the airline lost my luggage. So I need to check with the service desk about that. No need to worry, we secured your luggage. That's great. Where is it? It's been sent to our political bureau's security checkpoint. Oh god. They must make sure you have no illegal contraband on you. That includes food, water, anything that would be a detriment to our country. A glorious leader will be confiscated. Well, that doesn't seem to be any way to treat a friend. If you desire a friendship, then do this. Oh man. I do desire. You could speak Korean, right? Well, I have been studying a little. I guess I have a handle on it. I've even got this manual to help me out. I reach into my carry-on and pull out my translation guide. I put on my robe and wizard hat. Upon seeing it, Yoonji slaps it out of my hands. What the hell did you do that for? It's... oh my god, this accent. You dare bring a translational manual of a Oromoto enemies into our wonderful country! But it's a Korean translation manual. I'm sorry for Yoonji's outburst, but the manual depicts the language of the territory occupied by Western imperialists. That's South Korea, chat. Imperialists? I didn't think the British ever invaded Korea. I thought it was all just one big Korea. I'm so glad you understand the situation. There is only one true Korea. Regardless, I'd like for you to work with Yoonji. Oh, come on, man. I don't want to work with this chick. I want you. And your unrealistic F-sized tits. Wait, E-F... G-sized She'll help you get better with Korean. Nice. And you'll help her with English. Nice. Is that like a story arc? Do I teach her not to have the most racist accent known to man? She doesn't appear happy at that arrangement. She'll get used to it. Okay, I read in my old translation manual that it's polite to bow to new coworkers. Why is she blushing, chat? I turn to Yoonji and bow. Thanks for helping me with Korean. Why are you thank me? I'm a ornery dude, help me better. I'm gonna need some water, Chad. Oh my god. It's not right I do this for you, stupa. Either way, I appreciate it. Wow. I know help you. Oh my god. I know help you, Yeto. Now, Yoonji, you were so excited about our friend coming to visit. There's no need to be so rude to him. I hope he good English teacher. It's time we went back to our barracks. Nice. You should be thankful. I'm so thankful. The top advisor on tourism recommended you stay with your guides instead of at a hotel. And look, Chad, that's good because I might have been tempted to take a poster off the wall and then get literally imprisoned for the rest of my life and then murdered by the North Korean government. This is great. Now they'll be watching me, so I don't just do some dumb shit like that. You did bring a lot of foreign cash, though, as we suggested, yes? I did, though. I'm not quite sure I understand why. Couldn't I just use my credit card? It would be quicker than going to exchange all of these bills for Korean won. Plus, I feel funny having all these coins on me. Most everything you need has already been paid for in advance. Chat, why do I feel like it's gonna be super easy to bag this chick, but like she's gonna be like the fucking the raid boss, dog? However, the shops you'll visit still want hard currency, and they prefer foreign bills to the yuan. Okay, so I'll be paying for things in my own currency then? You know, listen! It's simple! No yuan! Dara own! Yoonji is pretty cute when she's grumpy. Her cheeks get all puffed up. I do feel a bit bad for her though. Ugh, Yuji, would you prefer that I just speak Korean? Why? My English no good for you. Oh, she's speaking Korean now. Maybe it's a bit easier for now though. I guess I'll have to speak Korean from here on out. Thank you, game. Oh, we should take a picture together before we leave the airport. I get my phone out and take a picture of all of us. Show me the picture. Oh, come on, man. What did you just do? Did you just steal our soul? I just took your picture, that's all. No, get rid of it now. But you look so adorable, see? Stop it, I'm not cute. Get rid of that photo, now. I don't understand, it's just a picture. I feel like someone who knows like how North Korea operates would be a little more hesitant to do shit like this and not listen to like military authorities, you know? Like, come on, bruh, don't play stupid. When's my interactive dating sim when I can just insert my own answers and they're like super smart, hyper aware robots that can just anticipate all of my responses? I'm sorry, but let me explain. In Korea, we do not allow photos of our military to be taken without permission. Unless it's at a national event in which it cannot be helped. I must ask you to please delete the photograph. Oh, I can't keep it, it was a really good shot. Yoonji looks adorable being the only one so pouty. I show the photo to Jiang, who giggles just a little. Hee hee hee, hee hee. Put mouse back on Titstar chat. There we go. He has a point, it is a pretty cute photo. Before I can say anything else, Yoonji stomps over and swipes my phone. I'll save you the trouble. I guess Jiang forgot we were supposed to confiscate this anyway. But that's my brand new phone! No worries, you'll get it back at the end of your stay. I just want to fucking start dating you, dude! I will put in a call to headquarters to get you a suitable replacement, thanks. On that, one that will work on our network. There was no... Oh god, I skipped one chat. Can I go back? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I saw 4 bars on my phone. It's best to not argue with her about this one. Bro. Yo. There's no way. Like, my immersion is ruined immediately by this shit right here, chat. No fucking way in North Korea is this even possible. I mean, I guess maybe the military gets to eat food. But holy shit. Scroll might go back. Oh, it does! I'm pretty sure I saw 4 bars on my phone. It's best to not argue with her about this one. Oh, I guess it's not worth it. The fuck are you playing? Nothing. Oh, I guess it's not worth it. Yes, very true. Please follow us to the car and we will take you to our place. Our superiors have already finished checking your luggage. Check my Discord chat. Our superiors should have already finished checking your luggage. We'll be able to relax. Okay. Show them walking away. Okay. You hear that stock sound? That was the AOL Instant Messenger log-off sound, chat. They lead me to a large boxy automobile. It looks like a 1980s Soviet car, but with some modifications to the interior. We sit in the back and I can't see anything outside. And I can't see into the front of the vehicle either. Oh god. Monka S. It's kind of dark in here. I was hoping to see some of the city as we drove. Wow, you're really close. I'm afraid that since we're taking you to our personal barracks, we can't let you see the route. It is forbidden by our illustrious leader that tourists do not know the way from the airport to the military locations. God forbid that there are satellites and other assorted methods for us to completely 100% tell how to get anywhere. Then why did they let me stay at your personal barracks? I know, stop questioning it. They told us to take you to stay with us, and we are doing so. Be grateful, our place is better than any local hotel. I am grateful, thank you for taking me in. She looks like she's like holding in a, I told you, stop thanking me. It's not like we did it for you or anything, we're just following orders. I swear, I think she blushed saying that. Oh god. I could write one of these, chat, 100%. They are RPing in there. I think someone has a little crunch on you, S. McBaggins. I'm not sure I get what you just said. Maybe I'm not saying it right. Stop that. Let's just listen to the radio. Please play some like fucking like propaganda music. She flicks the dial on a very old looking car radio. The first sound I hear is what I can only guess is a Korean guy singing some awful cover. Don't stop me now, 'cause I'm having a good time. Don't stop me now. Oh, it's the latest hit. Latest? Yes, we've heard that it's very popular. Best song, 2016. The singer should do a tour here. I think that might be hard for Freddie. Freddie? Monka Shake? The original singer of this song. Oh no, bro. This is a huge hit in 1978. I am certain you are wrong. We have it on good authority that this song was written by the glorious leader himself. Oh, I knew that, chat. I can't just be like, oh yeah, totally he wrote that. That's fucked up, dude. Monka ass. Alright. Well, fuck this chick, chat. I want her. No, I know my music history, idiot. And my mom used to love this song. This song was popular over 40 years ago. It's really not new at all. Yoonji is glaring at me. I don't think that was the best way to handle things. Good. Mouth wide open. Silence falls. ... Oh, good. We're almost there. The car is slowing down and turning into what I assume is their personal barracks in quotes. I can only guess though, since I can't see outside the car. The silence we've had since the radio incident is broken by a sharp noise. It appears Jiang is using more Freddie Mercury for a ringtone. Excuse me, I need to take this call. I bet she has a boyfriend, chat. She turns up from us and jabbers away on her phone. I figure maybe I should speak to Yoonji. So if I'm staying here, I'm guessing you guys must have extra rooms. Oh, chat, they don't have extra rooms. Come on, bro. Have you ever seen the anime, dude? Being a military base, I wouldn't think you'd have a lot of extra space. Hell, they were just barely phasing out those Quonset huts when I was going through boot camp. What the fuck is a Quonset hut? Don't stick me in a broom closet or something, alright? Don't be so ridiculous, S. McBaggins. You won't be in a closet. Are all soldiers in America so dumb? Yeah. No wonder Glorious Leader says we'll be conquering you soon. Did you just imply that your country is planning on attacking my country? I give her a shocked look. I'd never heard of Koreans harboring hostile attitudes. Weren't we allies? Bro, what the fuck? It's North Korea, you idiot! At some point, all must be Korea. Oh, it is part of a new initiative for my most high and honorable champion. ... Anyways, it's of no concern to you. Stop asking such silly things. We want you to enjoy your stay here. You'll see your sleeping quarters soon enough. Great, I can't wait. I'll leave it to you, Yoonji. I hear Jiang getting off the phone just in time. It's getting pretty awkward in here. Why is she smiling at me? That is weird. Stop standing like that. Good news, the inspection of your luggage is complete. They found very little to remove, so there should be very little missing. I bet they took my clothes, chat. Well, that's good news. Will I get my belongings when I leave back for home? No. Jiang? Hey, I know you're probably starving, right? Aren't you starving? Yoonji, what were you planning to make for dinner? I'm making dinner. I thought we were just taking him to the mess hall. How can you be so thoughtless? He's our guest. We should make a proper meal for him. It's okay. I don't mind hitting up the Korean chow hall. I mean, I'm fine with whatever you two want to do. You're poking fun at me, aren't you? Yuji appears angry, well, even more angry than she had been. Use different voices? I can't, chat. You don't think I can do it? You think my English is terrible and I can't even cook? That's not what I was saying. I'll show you! One home-cooked meal coming up! Well, I appreciate it. I'll make you eat your words, and some kimchi. That is so sweet of you, Yunji. You must really like S. McBaggins. This game is trying to fucking... I'm getting, like, pigeonholed into fucking the not G-cup chick. And that's bullshit, dude. You haven't cooked anything in many months. Not since the time you burned the soba noodles. You always bring that up. Stop embarrassing me. This guy reminds me of Gabriel, chat. I'm just glad you're cooking again. Looks like S. McBaggins is already having a good influence on you. I should have picked a shorter name, chat. Before Yunji can respond, there's a knock on our door. Jiang opens to see the driver standing there. We have arrived. Please show the capitalist to his quarters. Thank you. Well, we're here. Let's head in. I let out a small stretch after the long journey. Jiang grabs my hand and starts leading me to the room before me. Ooh. She looks cute, even more so for a soldier, but she definitely has a strong grip. Ooh. Save game? Okay. How? Oh. Get... I mean, it's not like we don't have women on base, but none of them look like her. Jeez, I've got to stop thinking like that. It's just a vacation. Don't make it weird. Are you okay, S. McBaggins? What? Yes, I'm fine, thank you very much. But your face was so red, I thought you might have caught a fever. Oh no, it was just, Jiang puts her hand on my forehead. Her hand is so soft. Yeah, she's definitely not infantry. I remember the women I saw in infantry. I still have nightmares. Jiang is so pretty, though. You're so hot, and you're sweating a little. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure, really, I'm just, tired from the flight. Yeah, that's it, tired from the flight. Thank goodness, I was worried. The stores have been out of ibuprofen for a few days now. I'm not sure how we could have treated a fever. Get the fuck out, dude, go away, bro. Hey, when you two are done, could you help with the tap? It's stuck again, Jiang. Let me take care of that for you. He's a man, chat. The faucet has definitely seen better days. It looks like some of it has started to rust pretty badly. Hopefully the water is clean and safe to drink. It's probably not. Budget cuts always hit the guys at the bottom first, I guess. It takes some effort, but after a few tries, water manages to come out. I could have done it quicker myself. They show me around their private quarters. It's not bad. A couple of bedrooms, a common room, kitchen, and bath. I need to finish preparing the dinner for tonight. Jiang will show you to your room. Again, Jiang grabs me by the hand and leads me to my room. Oh, come on. The bedroom has scant amount of decoration, and the windows are small, but they do let some light in. On the bed is my suitcase unharmed by the search and seizure ordeal. Oh, good, she's here. This will be your room for the week. I'll be staying in the other bedroom with Yunji. Oh, come on, man. I hope you find the room to your liking. It's kind of shitty. Wait, are you telling me that this is your normally your room? You think she has any, like, panties? Fucking, you know? Yes, but you needed a place to sleep. I don't mind staying in Yunji's room for the week. We could think of it like what your American teenage girls say. A sleepover! Don't dance game Jiang chat. Fuck you, dude! I can see Yunji's bedroom from across the hall. Oh, there's just one bed, and it's not big enough for the both of them. I can't put you out of your room and have you sleep on the floor. Do you have a sleeping bag or some extra blankets? I can go sleep on the floor in the common room. That is not needed. You're our guest. It would be dishonorable to have you sleep on the floor. Make yourself at home. We should have dinner ready soon. She smiles and walks out of the door, leaving me in her room. I open my suitcase. Everything I had neatly folded and tossed has been tossed around and crumpled up. Of course, I can actually blame the Koreans for that. After all, I went through a couple different airports, including one with the TSA security back in the States. Yeah, it was probably them, dick! Hell, the TSA broke my computer the last time I tried to fly. There's no way, chat. He's American military, dude. This game is very clearly skewed toward the North Koreans, chat. I don't know if I like that. It looked like they took a hammer to my motherboard. Damn TSA. I'm relieved to see my comfy Tokyo Hotel t-shirt still in there, though. I don't know what that is. I slip out of my traveling clothes and toss that on with a pair of jeans not too long after I smell something fairly decent coming from the kitchen. I decide to head there and see if I can help. Both girls are there. Jiang has changed into more comfortable... Oh. But Yoonji is still dressed in her military uniform. Jiang must have heard me walk in and she turns to greet me. Chat, come on bro, give me some cleavage. Oh, that's okay I guess. Hi S Big Baggins, dinner isn't quite ready yet. That's okay, I might be able to help. But she smells bad compared to Jiang, chat. Clearly the superior waifu. I don't need help from Western capitalists who don't know true Korean food. As she says this, she turns to face me and a shocked look crosses her face. What do you think you're doing? You can't wear that in Korea. You'd be shot on sight. Shot for wearing blue jeans? No, for advertising an attraction of an enemy state. Jiang doesn't seem too pleased either. Wait, you mean the t-shirt? Fool, of course we mean the t-shirt. What were you thinking advertising a hotel from Japan here in Korea? But it's not... Are you one of those idiots who thinks all our countries are the same? Japan falsely accuses our country of misconduct and hinders our foreign relations. Could I please get a word in? It might be best if you change and give us that shirt. We could burn it so that no one would know you had it. But chat, the North Koreans checked my fucking luggage, dude! Plot holes. How am I supposed to pop a chub if this shit is going down the whole time? I don't want you to be in trouble with our glorious leader in less than a day. It would also reflect poorly on us, so please change. If you'd let me explain. I can't believe our inspectors were... Oh. Touche. It has nothing to do with Japan. Ugh, they just look confused now. It's not Japanese, it's a t-shirt for a German rock band. They're called Tokyo Hotel. A couple moments of silence before Yoonji speaks. Why are you still wearing that abomination? But I just told you it's for a German rock band. That's not really any better. Germany is not a friend of ours either. Literally nobody is, chat. It really would be best to take it off and give it to us. Ugh. Alright, I'll go change. No, remove it now and hand it to Jiang. We need to delete this so no one knows. I can't just put it back in my suitcase? Of course not! What if one of our superiors came and saw it? All three of us would get in trouble. I'll go take it off, give me a minute. No, take it off here! Oh. I need to be sure you don't try to hide it. Is Yoonji blushing? Geez, turn around at first at least. I remove the shirt and hand it to Jiang. I go back and put on a plain white t-shirt instead. Nice. When I get back, my t-shirt is nowhere in sight and the girls are talking with each other. Thank you so much for changing. You too. It would be really awkward if Yoonji had to remove the shirt by force. But it's best not to do anything that could incur the anger of our glorious leader. I suppose, but it still sucks that you burned my shirt. That was a gift from a buddy in Germany. Another military buddy, yes. Is she nice? Well, he seems to be nice. Wait, did you say she? Come to think of it, I never really did check if my German buddy was a guy or a girl either. Is Lederhosen a gender-specific gift? As I'm pondering if I've gender bent every overseas pen pal I've ever had, the lights flicker and go off. Well, there go the lights again. What is it with the lights going out like this at the same time every day? Wait, this happens every day? Is this some sort of planned thing? We do not know, but the power goes off a lot. Usually they're for short periods of time. However, there's one that seems to happen every day at this time. It lasts for a while, an hour or more usually. You mean to tell me you have daily power outages? And you can even set your clocks to them? What in the world could be going on to lose power every day at the same time? Glorious Leader has said it's to reserve power, in case the Imperialist forces attempt to invade further inland towards us. So we'll have enough power for our bases to withstand the attacks. Oh, makes sense, Shen. I'm not certain that makes any sense. Oh. Are you questioning the judgment of Supreme Commander of Korea? Monka shake. I feel like I could probably die in this game, chat. I'm just thinking that maybe the bases would be better served with backup generators, along with a functional connection to a secondary power source for emergencies. That would give a better solution than cutting the power every day. Shows what you know. Glorious leader earned his doctorate at prestigious Pyongyang Institute of Technological Sciences. Oh. He has long since determined your solution is unfeasible. Did he happen to explain why? No, he said not to worry about it. That no one in the world will ever be able to understand the genius in his plan. Oh. After all, he does hold a number of degrees in physics and discovered the 9th planet from the sun. But Pluto is not a planet any... Never mind. Let's talk about something else. I don't think arguing will get them to see my point. So what do we do while we wait for the electricity to come back? I mean, I guess we could all just take a nap together. You have a group napping in the United States? Not really, well, not at least after kindergarten. But I just mean as a way to pass the time, not as group activity. We're missing some of the ingredients for kimchi. Don't make me go get food for you, bitch! You could walk to the local mart and see if there's any to pick up. Unless you'd prefer under-seasoned kimchi. I do know most Americans are not accustomed to eating spicier foods. They clearly do not teach you about Tex-Mex or Cajun cuisine, do they? Of course not. American cuisine is an abomination. Flavorless, colorless, lifeless, all processed at speedy slop joints. Like King Donald's. It's amongst the most inferior cooking in the world. That's true, though. I really don't feel like correcting your myopic view of American food. Let's all just go get the ingredients you need. Yes, let's all get along. We're all friends here. And it's a bit of a walk to the market to get what we need. We're walking. I figured we'd ride in the See No Korea, Hear No Korea, Speak No Korea mobile again. Why the attitude? You're in the military. You know we can't freely allow foreigners to see direct routes between points. But walking from our barracks to a market gains you no useful information. He does have. What do Westerners call it? Spunk. Yes, I think that's it. Come a little closer, baby. But come along, let's get to what Yoonji needs. She grabs my hand and I clam up again. Oh, come on, bro. I can't say I'm unhappy, but I'm not great with girl. It's you, Twitch chat. You're Schnitzel Fritz McBaggins. It doesn't seem Jiang has any problem with grasping my hand. Maybe she's unaware of what holding hands means. Oh, chat. It means that you're married. It means you're gonna fuck. But I'm not surprised since this is the 3rd time she's done it. What is surprising is that I feel my other hand being grabbed. I turn to see that Yoonji has claimed that hand for herself. Oh! She notices I've seen her and blushes. Don't get me wrong or anything. I'm not doing this because I want to. I just want to make sure you don't go running off. We could get in big trouble if you were found walking around without a guide. So I'm just leading you. Don't make anything out of it, okay? It would appear that Yoonji, on the other hand, is fully aware of what holding hands means. Thanks for looking out for me. I roll my eyes when she's not looking. Stop saying weird things like that. I told you, I'm just making sure you don't get lost. They both head out the door with me in tow. About 20 minutes later, we're outside of a small market. What I've noticed is that we're really not in the city. More like the outskirts. Oh god, we're in like a Korean village chat. We're not actually in Pyongyang, are we? No, our barracks is on the outside of the city proper. We'll be going in to visit the city instead of staying in the city. I thought all visitors were supposed to be in the city. I already told you the glorious leader made an exception for you. Oh god. Monka shit. I wonder if we get to meet Kim Jong-un, chat. That'd be fucking sick. Now let's hurry up and go in. Bruh. I'm gonna get botched. Jiang's retarded. Don't talk shit about my North Korean waifu, chat room! Jesus! As we walk in, the shopkeeper quickly turns away as he sees me. We start looking around for what Yoonji needs to finish the kimchi. She mentioned green onions to me, so I made a beeline for the produce. Look at how well stocked the store is. We should have no problem getting what you need, Yoonji. Korean stores are always so full of delicious and lovingly grown produce. Something seemed off there. She was reciting. But what's it called? So it's like a propaganda thing. Jung has become more casual with how she talks. That last line seemed forced. Monk ass. She's been brainwashed. And I think I know why as I find the produce. A cursory glance would only give you the impression of having a well-stocked stand of vegetables. Upon closer inspection, though. Plastic. What are you muttering over there? Half of this food isn't real. I mean, this radish right here, it's too shiny. I really don't think the FDA has a recommended daily allowance of plastic. They don't seem to be listening to me too much, and they continue looking for ingredients. Looking at the wall, where the canned goods are, gives a similar impression. A closer inspection is all it takes to see what it is. The shelves over there don't even look like there's real food on them. I've seen better artwork in no-budget visual novel, where the developers skimped on paying artists. Haha, self-deprecating humor, chat room. Jiang walks over to me with a worried look. We're almost done, please. Please don't say anything else. This is something that you do not understand, and speaking on it, it's no good. Chat, I feel bad now. I didn't even get an option to be like, hey, your plastic vegetables are really nice. Jiang, please fuck me. No good? Fine, I'll be a good little soldier. It's nut up or shut up for now, I guess. Jiang smiles at that, though it's tough to tell if it's a smile of relief or nervousness. Yoonji walks over to us. Hey, I left my wallet back at the house. Did you bring yours, Jiang? No, I thought you had yours. One of us will have to go back and get the money. Oh, chat, we're being a gentleman, dude. But we never did exchange any of my cash for one. Will he be okay with American dollars? She told you, dumbass! Everything is American! Though I think this shopkeeper prefers euros, he'll still take American money. Give me your wallet and I'll go pay. I hand her my wallet and she walks back to the shopkeeper. She comes back and I check the bill-fold area. Doesn't appear to be too ravaged. $1.50 can barely buy a soda on base. Fresh produce is basically unheard of. Hell, even that plastic food looks better than some of the stuff I've had on base. Chat, let me tell you right now, my dad was in the Navy for 21 years, dude. Some of the best food I've ever had came from a fucking naval mess hall, dog. Oh, dude! Don't even... This guy... chat. Get him out. Well, with this settled, let's go back to the barracks. 20 minutes later, and we're back at their barracks. Like, they fucking... Oh my god, chat. Same fam? Exactly, dude. The power's back on, and Yoonji gets right to work finishing the kimchi. Jiang has turned on the radio. Thank you for tuning into One Korea, One Voice. Here is today's top story. Our glorious leader took a well-deserved day off today by playing a round of golf at Pyongyang Old Course number 1. Is expected of the son of our beloved former leader, who shares his father's natural talent for golf. Our glorious leader broke his father's record with a 40 under par 32 for the round. Chat room. I actually learned this from Arcade on my DM. He told me, and I love learning about like North Korea and like Scientology, all this cult shit. Chat, it's fucking fascinating. And North Korea is actually a I forget the word for it, but they worship the founder of North Korea. They worship a dead guy. The dead guy is actually the leader of the country. Right? And, so the fact that he is breaking records of a dead guy is like, is no bueno. He's trying to fucking divert the cult of personality to him. Included in his round was a streak of 9 holes in one. Wow, a feat only he has ever done in the world. Guess the glorious leader missed his true calling of dominating the world tour of professional golfers. Who calls it that? Dinner's ready. Jiang turns off the radio as we both walk over to the dining table. Dinner does look good. Yoonji made a traditional kimchi along with kong bat. Southerners would call it beans and rice. Oh. Wow, this looks delicious, Yoonji. What's weird about worshiping a dead guy? Well, it's less about worshiping the dead guy more than it is like he's technically the leader of North Korea. I said it wrong. Wow, this looks delicious, Yoonji. She blushes a little at my praise. It's really kind of cute. Well then, itadakimasu! Itadakimasu! Wait, what was that? You know, itadakimasu! That thing that said before every meal. Something about, I take this food, thanks for making it, right? Idiot. You're mixing your Asian countries, Monka S. That's Japanese. How do you know, bitch? In Korean it would be, Joma get some nida. Hold on. Joma get some nida. And honestly, we don't even do that very often. Often, try it all. It gets annoying hearing that before every meal. Can I at least say it once? I'd rather you not pick up that habit. Just say thanks and eat. Ha! Well, thanks, Yoonji. The rest of the meal's eaten in silence. But the food is pretty good. Yoonji can definitely cook. Afterwards, I helped clear the table and wash the dishes. The girls protested a little, but seemed grateful in the end. It's getting late, though. Oh, chat. Where's your nightgown? Oh, fuck. I think it's time to turn in for the night. Tomorrow we'll present you with some places to go. And one of us will escort you there. I know what I'm taking, chat. Just one of you, why not both? 3 is a crowd. Plus one of us has to go clean up around here some, and maybe go to the store to pick up a sleeping mat. Sorry about the bedroom. I'll try and get some rest, but I'm pretty excited for tomorrow. Yes, I am as well, but we do need rest. Good night, Jung. Good night, Yoonji. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Hold on. Sweet dreams. Yoonji, please. No, chat. They both leave the room, but Yoonji pops her head back in quickly. Oh yeah, it's Thursday. We have artillery drills tonight. Don't let it scare you. She snickers. Oh god, it's gonna be loud, chat. Oh yeah, I'll be. Wait, what? So we to dream of. Her English really is terrible. Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z dot dot dot. Good morning, drill instructor. I don't really remember setting an alarm last night. This is actually my alarm, chat. I use a military horn, and this is exactly what it sounds like. My PTSD. This plays twice a day for me, chat. I don't remember setting an alarm last night, and it sounded like I needed the reminder that I'm in Korea. After rubbing my eyes for a few moments, I take a look around. The sun isn't even visible yet. Just the pre-dawn glow creeping over the horizon. It looks like the alarm is blaring from a cell phone sitting on my nightstand. Oh, chat. It looks like something out of the 80s. I flip it open. It's set to 0530. 5 goddamn 30? Who sets an alarm this early? Oh good, you're awake. And I see you found your new phone. For someone as curvy as Jiang, she sure can be sneaky when moving. Are you saying fat people can't sneak, bro? Gotta sneak to that fridge, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I sure did. I think everyone on base could hear this thing go off. It's the latest model of innovative technology. Even citizens of Korea aren't able to get such a phone yet. Consider it a welcoming gift from our government to you. She gives a bright smile to me as she says this. Thanks! Yoonji is making breakfast, so please clean up and come on out soon. As she exits the room, I finally take a good long look at my new phone. It's a Motorola Dintac model. What in the? This phone would have been new about 30 years ago. In terms of cellular technology, this thing is ancient. I mean, fossilized dinosaur shit ancient. This sucks. I had just bought my phone only a month ago. I wonder where it is. Some North Korean officials probably swiping through all my stuff as we speak. Monkas. I'm telling you, this is the newest model. Sleek black casing and the 64 gig memory model. Nice. I don't care how many gigs of RAM it is. The thing goes through a full battery charge in like 2 hours, and you drop the thing in half a meter onto a pillow and the screen shatters. At least it can stream movies. Like, I don't want to see another rerun of 101 War Memorials to see in Pyongyang. Fair enough. Into the trash it goes. Boom! Didn't lock his phone? Yeah. Yeah, probably something like that. Well, at least this one can take pictures. Low quality, low resolution pictures that can't be enlarged into decent prints. I wonder what contacts are on here and if I can add my own. There only appears to be 2 contacts, Jiang and Yoonji. Maybe I can add my cousin to the list for quick texting. How do you even go about password protecting the contacts? I can't even add anyone to this phone. Frustrated, I head for the bathroom. Okay. Well, at least this is something they're up to date with in North Korea. It's pretty ordinary. An ordinary sink, an ordinary shower, and really ordinary toilet. I mean, there's nothing special about this toilet at all. White porcelain, flush handle, looks like an older 3.5 gallons per flush model. It's completely inauspicious. Wow, chat, I wonder if he's leading us up to some sort of weird foreign alien toilet. No fancy buttons to push or anything that might attack me like a Dream Drencher water gun. I don't know what the fuck that is. Seriously, I cannot express how plain and ordinary this toilet is. Shut the fuck up, dude! Jesus! Jeez, this place must be getting to me. I'm pondering the existential properties of the goddamn latrines here. I guess I'll take a quick shower. A few minutes later. After showering, I hear a voice coming from the kitchen. Are you going to come out for breakfast anytime soon? Or are you going to waste this month's entire water ration? That's not funny, chat. I don't think I took any longer to the restroom than normal. You took 2 minutes staring at the toilet alone. What? Do you have cameras in the bathroom? Come on. Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. She totally does, chat. Now get over here so we can all have breakfast. I'll be right there. After yesterday's debacle with my Tokyo hotel shirt, I've decided to stick to plain clothing. A pair of tan cargo pants and blue t-shirt should be fine, right? Donning my clothing, I head over to the table for breakfast. Good morning. I hope you rested well. As well as can be expected the first night in a new place. I'm used to it though, so it's all good. Why are you so happy, bruh? So glad to hear it. Your seat is at the end. Is at that end, so if you'd be kind, we'd serve you. She totally saw your peanut chat. She saw more than that. She saw me pooping. It's gross. Thanks, I'm looking forward to it. The 2 girls will be sitting on either side of me. Ooh. Where's the gameplay in this game? It's a fucking dating sim, bitch. This is the gameplay. Yoonji brings out a plate of cold noodles. If only we could have played Sakura Swim Club, chat. Apparently, the combat was mind-blowing. Yoonji brings out a plate of cold noodles, rice gruel, and what appears to be some beef in a sauce. Once everyone is seated, we begin eating. Oh, chat. They're really close. I've never had cold noodles for breakfast before. It's okay. It doesn't compare to cold pizza, but still, not bad. Well, I'm so glad you were able to compare my handmade meal with leftover American takeout. Don't be like that. I'd take handmade meals over takeout any day. Yes, Yoonji. I don't think he meant anything by it. Whatever. We finish eating. I help clean up the dishes despite their protests. I feel bad, letting you clean up after breakfast alone. You're our guest, you should be relaxing. It's okay, I'm used to KP duty. I remember this one time, oh man, Gunny was so pissed. He had me cutting oh, that was a misspelled chat. Potatoes all night. After like hour 4, I was so in the zone, I swear to God I almost peeled a grenade that fell in the box. What? Besides, the quicker you both get done, the quicker we get out and explore. No, me and her get out and explore. Are all Westerners so forgetful? We told you yesterday that only one of us could go with you straight. Chat, I'm paying attention. This motherfucker isn't. One of us has to stay behind in case the glorious leader calls and needs us. Right. Sorry, I had forgotten. We have a list of potential places you're allowed to visit here. Each day you can pick an area and one of us will accompany you there. How will you know who gets to go? I don't have to pick between the two of you, do I? Because seriously, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings here. You don't have to worry about a thing. We each have our own areas that we know more about than the other. So whichever area you select, the one most suited for taking you there will go with you. Oh. Man. I just want to take fucking Jiang everywhere and use her boobies as punching bags. Save? We will save, chat, before we pick. I guess that makes sense. Great, can we quit with the tutorial now and pick a date place already? That's what I'm saying, bro! Did you just say date place? Is that not correct? Yeah, let me take a look at that map. Certainly, here you go. Jiang hands me a piece of paper. It's in pretty rough shape. Best Korea. China not evil, evil this way. Okay. I didn't realize I'd have to fill out a ditto sheet while on vacation. What are you blabbering on about now? I'm commenting on this pitiful excuse for a map you've given me. It looks like something in elementary school with no funding for a decent photocopier would print. I'll have you know that that map was printed by the prestigious Brigade of Korean cartographers using the finest machines in printing technology. If you say so. Shut up and pick a date location already, baka. Itadakimasu! Runga PPG. Yagako. Monsude. Pueblo. I wonder what that is, chat. Oh, I can't go to these places yet. Hang on. I mean, obviously we're going somewhere. Let's go to this place. That's a, PPG is almost like RPG, right, chat? Hang on. I gotta pee, though. Oh, I forgot to save. Shit. Fuck. Hang on. We'll do this one. Replace these documents with an updated government-approved replica? Absolutely. This area marked as Runga PPG here on this long island in the Taedong River. That seems like it has promise. The weather is supposed to be pretty nice today. That would be an excellent location. I will be your guide for this trip, so please go and make sure you have what you need. You will want your phone and wallet. Make sure you have money with you. Also, something you don't mind getting wet in would be advised. Meanwhile, oh my god, she's gonna need a bathing suit, chat! What the fuck? I don't want to get banned! Meanwhile, I will secure some paper bags. Paper bags, I can't see myself needing money and wanting to take photos, but are we bringing a sack lunch or something? No, this is a different sort of preparation, no need to worry. Yoonji, do you have any idea? I'd rather not talk about it. There's a reason she's taking you there, and I'm not. It's cause she has no boobies, Chad! Okay, could you at least give me an idea of what I'm getting myself into? Do all Western people worry as much about something so inconsequential as a paper bag? A paper bag condom? Ew, dude. I'm not worried, it just seems to be, well, don't black bag me at least. Anyway, I'm going to go get ready. You sure you don't want to come? I could not, even if I wanted to. The highest of leaders might have need of one of us, so I must stay behind. You go have fun with Jiang. Maybe we'll go somewhere tomorrow. We won't. Just so you know, we're not going anywhere together. Okay then, I'd best not keep Jiang waiting. I'm already dressed, and I've confirmed with these girls that what I'm wearing is appropriate for our destination, and that it only has a very slight chance of offending any sensitivities of the glorious leader. He's pretty uptight for a guy who loves American basketball. Jiang said that I don't mind getting wet in. Did she mean a swimsuit? Hell, I didn't even think to pack a swimsuit. I guess I could toss a pair of silkies in my bag. What are silkies? After gathering the obsolete piece of plastic called my new phone and my wallet, I head out to meet Jiang. We're going in the same car we arrived in yesterday with the same driver. There it is again. Thank you for joining me on this trip today. It won't take very long as we'll be heading into Pyongyang proper. You'll even be allowed to see outside on the ride as soon as we leave from here. Well, that's a bit of a relief. I hate not seeing where I'm going, especially after that hazing incident back in Boot. Oh god. I don't think our company's allowed back in San Diego after what our superior officers did back to us at MCRD. Like it was my fault the drill sergeant didn't know I slept commando. Oh god. Anyway, I was afraid you and Yoonji would get annoyed with me just staring at you time we take the car. What? I think you forgot the word every there, chat. You were staring at us. I couldn't tell. There wasn't much else to look at with the two windows covered and that divider in the middle of the seats. Not that you're bad to look at. Oh, I mean, you look nice today. You look red. Are you sure you're feeling well? Of course. It's nothing, really. Well, if you say so. Man, classic S. McBeckett. She totally knows I was checking her out now. No, this is not a date. Don't get psyched out. It's literally a date. They said it was. Today is just a casual, totally normal trip alone with a really pretty girl. Oh man, this is totally a date. Alright, logic time. Truth. I stated that she looked nice. Truth. Jiang merely asked if I was well, so it didn't interrupt our date day. That day, it said. Truth, I'm freaking out for nothing right now. Conclusion, Jiang thinks I'm an idiot. Well, she's stupid as fuck. So probably not. Sorry, I'm not good at these sorts of situations. That's okay. I think I understand. You are, as they say, inexperienced with the ladies. Wait, did Jiang just... Before I can say anything else, the car hits a bump. Ah! Jiang giggles a bit at this. Stop being so nervous. Your taste in musical attire aside, you're just fine. I really like that t-shirt, you know. And chat. Better. Just let it be. She pats my hand as she says this. It's both comforting and nerve-wracking. Is this really a date? I thought I was just here for the sightseeing. And yet I feel like every moment I spend with these two, I'm being sized up for something. This feels more than just simple sightseeing. Maybe I'm overthinking things? Perhaps Koreans are just this friendly and familiar? Yeah. With Americans. Thanks, Jiang. That makes me feel a lot better. Okay. Bruh. Give me the swimsuit. Oh, fuck. I need it. A few minutes later, the partition between us and the driver comes down. I'm able to actually see where we're going, and I instantly regret it. The road we're driving on is little more than some crushed rocks and gravel. I've seen better paved roads in the backwoods of West Virginia. West Virginia is the most gorgeous state in the United States, by the way, chat. I guess that explains the rocky ride. Although I can't complain about the effect it's had on the view. It's her boobs, chat. Unfortunately, it's also giving me a headache. Are you sure you're okay? You seem to have a pained expression. Just a mild headache. I've had worse. Private Henderson snoring in the bunk below me used to give me a migraine. I understand. Sometimes Yoonji talks in her sleep. Really? That doesn't sound too horrible. Nice spell check, bro. It is when she's shouting drill orders at 2 a.m. Oh yeah, that would suck. Anyway, once we get there, we'll show you some water, or we'll get you some water, and maybe a nice walk will clear your head up. Yeah, that sounds good. Before long, we're crossing over a bridge to the islet in the middle of the river. This is the Chongryu Bridge. Chongryu Bridge! Its name celebrates the Chosun Dynasty. Oh, got it. Hang on. Shut up. Wait. The longest-lived dynasty in Korean history. Founded by General Yi Song-gyu in 1392, the dynasty, also sometimes called the Yi Dynasty, lasted over 500 years into 1910. It ended then when the thieving Japanese excuse me, annexed our country. Sadly, much of the political history was centered around Seoul, in the enemy-occupied territory to the south. The bridge, unlike the back roads, is actually in good condition. Magic, thanks for something, bud. Wow, the bridge appears to be in really great shape. It's paved well and everything. Such a funny thing to say, but yes, the bridge is in good shape. It was given a major renovation, that's spelled wrong, chat, that finished in 2004. Well, that's probably enough history and infrastructure for this part of the trip. To give me an idea of where we're going, like, what does PPG mean anyway? I don't know, Aura. You did not know? You should have asked. I did ask. PPG stands for People's Pleasure Ground. Oh! Oh, was that right? I thought there were two N's. Like R-E-N-N-O Vation. Uh-oh. It's on the Runga Islet. It's an amusement. Oh, okay. Along with the pool, water rides, mini golf, and dolphin showcase. Wow. Awesome. I've spent some summers on the Jersey Shore boardwalks, so I'm pretty good at mini golf, and dolphins are always so fun to watch. I'm glad you are looking forward to this visit then. Did you want to go to the dolphin show first, or maybe mini golf? You can also go on some water rides and normal amusement rides too. There's also an arcade. They have video games in North Korea? Bruh. I think we'll be able to do a lot of those. Let's start with the dolphin show. I don't get to pick? What the fuck? Okay, I love dolphins. They're so cute. They remind me of Glorious Leader. Okay. Let's go to the show then. Water rides first. That's what I wanted to do, chat, but I didn't get to pick. We step out of the car and Jiang leads us to a rather modern-looking aquatic building. It reminds me a lot of Sea Planet back at home in the States. It appears Jiang wants a close-up view of the action as she takes my hand and leads us to the very front row. You do know that by sitting here, we're almost guaranteed to get splashed on repeatedly, right? Of course! We're lucky it's not too crowded today. Sitting up front is refreshing and can actually come close to having a second bath if the dolphins are lively enough. Ew. It's then that I recall Yunji's jibe about using the water ration this morning. Well, damn it, now I just feel guilty. There's got to be a better way of getting a bath than this. While we can go swimming in the pools, I think they changed the chlorine recently. So that would have the added bonus of getting some disinfectant on any small cuts we have. Oh, that's why I go swimming, chat. Well, of course, because swimming is clearly an essential function of proper wound hygiene. Now you're just being mean. Jiang frowns and turns her attention to the water, awaiting the show. Chat, I'm fucking blowing it and I have no control over this right now. I think I may have teased just a little bit too hard there. Maybe I should try and smooth things over. Oh, chat. Yeah. I think I need to do something more than just a simple apology here. Jiang seems to be comfortable with grabbing my hand and leading me around. I think I saw somewhere that tickling was something people still do here. Maybe that'll lighten her mood. Oh god. Or she'll just slug me, but hey, that's progress too, I guess. Hey, wait, what are you doing? Stop that. I'm so ticklish. No. Some people in the audience are staring at me. At least it got Jiang laughing. You probably shouldn't have done that. Are you angry? Not really, it's just, well, you're not Korean. Yeah, I guess I'm the whitest person since, well, I got in trouble for finishing that sentence when I was stationed in Fulda, huh? But I got you to smile, so I don't really care. You like my smile that much? Stop blushing, idiot. Play it cool. You've got a real mouth. Thanks? Damn it, why do I suck at complimenting girls? Hey, I think the trainers are coming out at this completely unplanned opportune time, so that I don't follow up with a stupid statement with an even stupider one, even though I think I just did anyway. Damn it. That's how you spell damn in chat. You're kind of cute in an awkward way. Relax, I don't bite. The trainers come out with buckets full of fish. Not long after, a parade of dolphins swims out into the main viewing area. They look pretty healthy. Actually, they look better fed than most of the trainers. Oh god, aren't they a sight to see? Yeah, really, they're so scrawny I can see their rib cages. Pardon? I'm not sure what you mean. You can't tell just by looking at them? They don't look like they're eating properly at all. It's a miracle they don't faint into the water on the spot. I don't understand, they appear healthy to me. And so majestic as they move through the water. It's breathtaking, this spectacle. More like a heartbreaking spectacle. And there they are, just handing out perfectly good fish to the trained animals, while they themselves probably barely get enough food for breakfast. Wait a minute. Are you talking about the trainers? Well, yeah. Who did you think I was talking about? I thought we were here to watch dolphins, not people. And the trainers are certainly fine. It's been documented on the news how the glorious leader makes sure they are kept strong enough to train dolphins properly. Far be it from me to argue with your leader. Glorious leader. You're a glorious leader, but I seriously think the trainers aren't getting a proper nutrition. Hey, that dolphin's about to jump through 5 hoops. She diverts my attention elsewhere. Maybe it's for the best. Her devotion to this glorious leader seems to border on fanatical at times. Wow, who knew? I should probably be careful when talking about him. Wonderful, cleared all 5 hoops and barely made a splash. Yeah, that was an Olympic level entry made there. I wish I could make such little splashes when I... Cause she's fat. Angie has no problem making hardly any splash. I never realized you were a diver. Oh yes, I was trained in both diving and gymnastics at a young age. I was really good at gymnastics. I was great at the floor routine. But around the time of my 15th birthday, my coach handed me a hoop, ball, and ribbon. She then directed me to the rhythmic gymnastics coach. I asked her why, and she only muttered something about tracts of land and pushed me along. I never really understood that. Well, damn it, I know exactly what her coach meant by that. I really hope she doesn't notice the goofy grin on my face. Oh, her coach was definitely right. What's so funny? Do you understand what she meant? Shit, she saw. Well, yeah, I sorta do. It comes from an old British comedy movie. A medieval father is trying to arrange a marriage for his son with a girl. As part of her positives, he tells his son she has huge, well, you know. I don't understand. Bro, how are you gonna... This bitch is fucking... She's like, oh, it's totally a date. Oh, you have trouble talking to girls. Bro, how are you not gonna understand that I'm talking about your boobs at this point, dog? I don't understand. It's a polite way of saying a girl is blessed with excessive charms. No, I still don't understand. It means you got bigger. Are you saying my coach sent me the rhythmic gymnastics because I got fat? No, not that. Thank goodness. You know, you don't look like Yoonji anymore. Jiyoung starts to laugh. That's a relief, I hope. She sent me to the rhythmic gymnastics class because I filled out, haha. Well, yeah, have you ever noticed that China keeps getting in trouble for trying to enter their 12-year-olds? Which is why our glorious nation won every gold last summer and China only went home with silvers. Ah, that's what they say, don't they? All this time I thought she hated me, but it was my body that robbed me of my chance to be on the Olympic gymnastics team. North Korea cheated at math in the Olympics, I think, right? It was some weird like math competition. They got exposed for cheating like every time. And she was just trying to spare my feelings. Why was I cursed with these curves? I wouldn't call them a curse per se. And why is that? In case you haven't noticed, pretty much every guy here has looked at your way since we sat down. Really? Every man in the building? Even you? Olympic math? Shut up, chat. Even me. Wait, did I just say that? Hey look, dolphin basketball! Where? That worked surprisingly as she turned her attention back to the pool. What a stupid fool I am! I've only spent roughly 24 hours with this girl and I'm dragging my tongue. It wouldn't be so bad if I didn't sound like such a tool. It's true. I think the Slam Dunk Spectacular segment ends the show. Maybe we should go get something to drink and figure out what we do next. Just as I'm about to say something, a big splash of water comes up. Oh god. It completely drenches both me and John. Oh, here we go, chat. We might have to stop playing this game now. We'll see. Whoa, big air for Kim Dolphin. There, resulting in a huge splash on the front row. Oh man. Chat. Amaka S. Alright, hang on. Hope you brought some towels. Well, this is the main character. Well, I guess this was bound to happen sitting in the front row. Yes, very refreshing, isn't it? She says. Hang on, chat. I don't think she got wet visually. That's one word for it. After a few more dolphins proceed to use their snouts to dunk balls through hoops, and subsequently drenching me and Jiyoung and some other people in the front row, again before the show ends. Let's go walk around the concourse to dry off. Bro, I feel robbed a little bit, actually, that it didn't happen, chat. Bullshit. Maybe you'll see something you want to do as we go. That sounds like a plan to me. We walk outside into the bright, relatively warm day. As we make our way around the concourse, we come upon a rather large crowd. At first I would think it's for a show or a ride, but actually we're near the main gate. Getting closer, I think I can make out what appears to be a limousine near the entrance. The people seem to be watching it with curiosity. It looks like a VIP has arrived, got a stretch near the gate. Let me see if I can get a closer look. After she bends, jumps, and contorts herself for a couple minutes. She turns to look back at me. That's the personal vehicle for one of our glorious leader's top trusted advisors, who must be here to have a day off at the park as well. From what I can make out from the hushed voices in the crowd, I don't think he's here just for the roller coaster. This is the third time here in just over a week. He must be promised to one of the girls, testing out the milk to purchase a chosen cow, maybe. Likely, they don't call this the party's pleasure underground for nothing. Oh! Guess a few of the girls have reached... Oh! Hush! We have a Gogejo over there. I think that means white guy, chat. Wow, he's with a pretty Korean girl. Maybe he scored favor with the party and got access too. Chat, it means that she's 18, chat. It's fine. As soon as I figure out they're talking about me and Jiyoung, I look in their direction. Before I go to them, they see me and scurry off into the crowd. Hey Jiyoung, what does the word Kipomunjo mean? Her expression darkens at the mere mention of the word. Where did you hear of such nonsense? Tell me now. Nonsense? I don't know. I just heard some people in the crowd just now mention it. Something about girls leaving the Kipomunjo. Oh god, chat. Such filthy slander should not literally air of such a... Holy shit, dude! I think I'm missing some vital intel. Mind sharpening my sword? Your army uses swords, no wonder we won. But wait, you couldn't have one here. It would have been confiscated. Sorry, just an expression meaning... Please explain so I know what you're talking about. Understood. There's a filthy rumor that the glorious leader keeps a large battalion of beautiful girls for personal use, that he uses them for entertainment up to and including sexual favors, and that he rewards high-ranking officials and guests with access to those girls. It's a filthy lie, though. How do you know it's a lie? No offense meant, but the world's leaders find themselves with pretty girls. I mean, just ask the Italian Prime Minister, that man knee-deep. Your false leaders are much less faithful than the glorious leader. He has been happily married for years now to a gorgeous woman who has birthed to him 18 kids. Holy shit! That can't be right. As I recall, he hasn't even been married that long. Taking into account the human gestation period of 9 months, there's no way the two have 18 kids together, unless you give birth to multiple sets of twins and triplets. It does seem unlikely, but that's what we've been told. The media has insisted that the glorious leader is the most virile man in the world. Wow. That's intel I never needed to know. Anyway, I think I get it. Want to go on some rides? Or maybe play some Midway games? The Midway sounds good. I'm getting a little hungry, so we can visit a food cart there. Vlog game week. We head over to the Midway area, and I'm a tad surprised. For all the anti-American rhetoric I've seen and heard, the Midway reminds me of a Southern Carnival. Did WoW4D WoW recommend this game? No, it was Chris. Hang on, chat. This game's getting too real, buds. Oh my god. Ugh. Update, still holding out for hope, but as it gets later in the night, this may have to be solved tomorrow. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Wow. Wow. Who knew that they wouldn't release the game I've been waiting for forever today? Why is this chat so cancer? Everyone at Smoothmaster, hang on. At SMOOF Master with Moon2W and like a middle finger. The middle finger emoji, chat. Fucking just give it to him. Give him the dick, dude. No one comes at my chat room like that. Nobody. Oh, someone gave me a picture of Silkies in Discord. It's underwear, chat, and this guy has a dick. A very obvious dick. Poking against the Silkies, chat. Get. For all the anti-American rhetoric I've seen and heard, the Midway reminds me of a Southern Carnival. Cheap food carts and games that are likely rigged against you, winning cheap prizes. Since Jiang said she was hungry, I started looking at the food carts. Anything you can recommend we partake of from the vendors, my lady? They're all equally good. See if one of them strikes your fancy. Reading the signs, I get the feeling my options will leave a lot to be desired. Just about every vendor is a kimchi vendor. Hang on. Killjoy the Beast, Trevor Smells, Squirrel Zor, 2 months, thank you very much. Pickshade, $10 says, I'm so proud of you, Moonpie. You've learned the ways of degeneracy, how to become one with trash. The difficult task, but you've gone and done it. Moon2Wiki, thank you very much. And Zinc, Links, 2 months, thank you very much. Okay. Just about every vendor is a kimchi vendor. Some claim to be seasoned theirs differently or add a different ingredient, but in the end it's all kimchi and noodle vendors who also offer kimchi. Well, except for that one guy who appears to be selling mystery meat on a stick. I think we'll skip that one because I think I see tails still attached to this call me. You Koreans really like your kimchi, don't you? It's easy to make, store, and is delicious. I believe the vendor over there has the best kimchi here if you care for some. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Silly, we're in Pyongyang. When in Pyongyang, eat kimchi. She giggles as we walk over to the vendor she pointed out. What's the Discord server's name? Discord sub only. So, also, I have to talk to a Discord and play because mine's not auto-syncing, but new subs should most certainly join the Discord chat. Jong, best girl. There's almost 10,000 people. All subs, chat. 2 months, it says, finally back to variety streaming. Feels good, man. What up, bud? Still on $1, it says, weep, hey, bud. I let her walk up and order first, then I place mine. This way I can pay for both servings, maybe smooth things over. When Jiang goes to protest, I just shrug my shoulders at her. I hand the vendor a $10 bill and get back a handful of coins. Nukes Jackson, thanks for subbing. They're all euros, and from different countries at that. Guess I should start a collection. I also have no idea if I just got a good bargain or completely fleeced. Can't be helped, I guess. We sit down and we eat our meal. How is it? Honestly, I've had better kimchi in the States. It's fairly bland and lacks seasoning, a bit too watery as well. It's okay, I guess. Yuji's was way better, though. I'll have to tell her you liked her kimchi a lot, so much you thought it was better than a professional vendor's food. She might make it for you every day. I hope not. I might never eat cabbage again if that's the case. Want to go on some rides after this? Oh, chat. Yes, let's do that. There are some I've been wanting to go on. We finish up eating and head toward the main attractions area. You can find most of the rides here at any theme park in America. First, we go to the Tilt and Swirl. Whee! Oof! The Tilt and Swirl does tend to smash people, oh god, together. I'm not complaining as our previous conversation from the Dolphin Show is fresh in my mind. Only a couple minutes into it, the ride suddenly stops. Just as the turn is abrupt and forcing me into Jiang. Oh. Our apologies, we've lost power. Please be patient and it will be restored soon. Collective groans whisper together in a tone brokering, not again. Are you okay? Yeah, a bit perturbed that the power went out in the middle of a ride, but otherwise I'm fine. Comfortable then? Ooh. Yeah, feeling pretty good. Are you okay? Well, you're kind of pushed up against me. Your perfume smells nice. Sorry. I quickly shift off her in the seat, my face a little red. It's not like I minded. Jiang huffs. A few minutes later, the power then comes back on and the ride resumes as normal. That was fun. What's next? Bump 'em carts. Nice. Why did the scene transition? What on the bump 'em carts? Jiang is really coming after me. My cart seems slower compared to hers. Just after she gives my cart a gruesome head-on collision, the ride stops. We offer our apologies. The power has gone out. Please bear with us. Does this happen often, Jiang? Just occasionally. It happens all the time, chat. She's lying. And yet, on the swirling swings, we're most sorry the power has gone out. Please bear with us. On the super swing pods. Apologies, we have temporarily lost power. Please bear with us. Monka S. In the men's bathroom. Our sincerest apologies. The power has gone out. Please bear with us. I'm not the brightest crayon in the box, but I can sense a pattern when it's not pounded or when it's pounded into my head. Jiang, are you ready for the roller coaster? I have the paper bag ready. Is that why you insist on bringing in one? In case I puked on the ride? I mean, I've jumped out of an airplane at 13,000 feet with nothing but a parachute funded by a Congress that spent nearly $1 million on a soccer field for Gitmo detainees. Oh, we're getting political, chat. We have 500 bits before Stick Up says the power going out is a metaphor for the daddy dating game Hyperroll. God damn it, dude. I'm actually mad, chat. Fucking. I'm trying to get some North Korean titties. So I'm gonna let that soothe my soul. I think I can handle a roller coaster. That's what Yoonji thought, but it didn't stop her from tossing her kimchi. Oops, I wasn't supposed to mention that. Is she sort of sabotaging my image of Yoonji here? I wondered. Wow, she's so sinister and mean, Chad. Sit on my face! We head over to the roller coaster and get on together. The ride is going smoothly. It's not overly death-defying, but it is satisfying, and we might even make it to the end without losing power. So sorry, but the power has gone out. Please bear with us. Cookies, thanks for subbing. Me and my stupid thought bubbles. Maybe we should do something else for a bit, Jiang. I think I'd like to do something that electricity can't interrupt. We were at about the hottest part of the day. We should go. Oh, we could go swimming. Oh. Sure, why not? I didn't bring a swimsuit, but I did bring my silkies. I put our bag with the clothing in a locker on the way in. We can grab it and get changed by the pool. Oh. We grab the bag and head over to the pool. Surprisingly, it's not overly crowded. Jiang heads to the women's washroom to change as I head over to the head. As I walk in, a couple men turn around, and once they see me, their faces look like they've seen a ghost. It's because... You guys will figure it out, chat room. I guess I really do stand out here. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Nice day for a swim, right? Yes, if you say so. Hope you don't mind, but I'm going to get changed over here. Okay. As I start taking off my clothes, the two guys run off. It's almost as if they were scared of me or something. I finish changing and head back out to the pool. Jiang's already waiting. Oh, that's not that bad, actually. Her titties got smaller, chat room! I don't know what to say. Do I have sunburn or something? Do I look okay? You look amazing! I was always told Americans were all fat slobs with guts of beard. But you're chiseled almost as well as the Supreme Overlord was in his prime. Thanks, I think. It's been a while since I've worn my swimming costume. Does it look okay? She twirls a couple of times, and to say it looks okay would be giving far too much credit to the term. She fills her swimsuit out like a supermodel. Wow! I already feel my face getting red. You look, you look, you look, it's that bad. You look perfect! Flatterer. She heads off to the diving board and quickly dives in gracefully. Despite her earlier protest, she actually doesn't make that much of a splash going into the water. I follow up behind her and attempt to do a jackknife. However, that plan goes awry when I'm suddenly reminded that I've never taken formal diving lessons in my life. I do a total belly flop into the pool, splashing everyone in a 5-foot radius. That's not a very big radius, chat room. In pain, I crawl out of the pool and sit on the edge. A few moments later, Jiang pulls herself out too with a worried look on her face. I meant to do that. Are you okay? You went in right on your stomach. It stings a little, but otherwise I'm fine. Your stomach, it's all red. She runs her hand over my abdomen. And again, my face is flushed red. When we're done, make sure to see me and I'll see about getting you something for that. Oh. We swim for a while before finally deciding to get out and head to the Midway again. Back on the Midway, I decided to look at all the games being offered. They're pretty typical. The darts game features pictures of foreign leaders on them. I recognize the President of the USA as well as the Prime Minister of Great Britain. Over at the basketball toss, the background has a huge picture of the glorious leader. Standing next to him is the basketball legend from the States. It's fucking, what was his name? Dennis Rodman. Boom. It's Dennis Rodman, chat. Everyone knows that. Julia6868, thanks for Prime sub in the Cuba, or cue ball, 2 months, who says, love you, daddy, get them North Korean poontang, thanks, bud. Mucho obliged. Eat her ass, Mutunam. Then I spot what I want next to that game. Here we go, Jung. This one is right up my alley. Super Sniper. I don't think anyone has ever won that game. Break open the history book then, because it's gonna need an update. Oh shit! Super Sniper involves hitting 5 targets with your single-shot pellet rifle. Of course, the gun is modified against you. It's just a matter of figuring out how. I hand over some cash and I'm given my rifle already loaded. Inspecting the barrel, I note how the rifling has been tampered with to throw off the shot in a certain direction. With that knowledge of mine, it's a simple matter of compensating my aim. A couple of minutes later, all 5 targets have been knocked down, and I have a game booth operator standing agape. That was amazing! With how you were aiming, I thought you'd miss terribly. I think the booth operator is asking you to pick your prize. The prizes are pretty lame. They consist of a line of plush bears popular in the 80s for being colorful and have symbols on their tummies. I don't know what those are, chat. However, these look like knockoffs made in Mexico or China. Too bad. Original sell around the internet for 20 times their original value. Beanie Babies? Really? Oh, Care Bears. Fuck, her tits are huge. Yeah. What a pakanga. Obviously, I'm going to give it to Jiang, so which one should I give? The two that look like the best are a green one with a 4-leaf clover and a blue one with a crescent moon. These are Care Bears, chat. Let's do the green one, chat. I'd like the green bear with the clover, please. The booth operator, still looking like he's seen the most amazing thing ever, hands me the bear. I turn and immediately offer it to Jiang. A present for you! It's cute, and I do like the color green. Thanks. Boom, chat, we're in, dude! Oh, easy! She smiles and takes my hand. You are so cute when you're blushing. Come on, let's play some more games. You pass up the moon, chat. Trust in the moon, okay? We roam the Midway, playing some games here and there. However, I only know how to get the upper hand in the shooting game, and for some reason it closed as soon as we left, and I haven't seen the operator since. Dosterino, $5, who says, your waifu's eyes are in front of her hair lamau. Oh god. Imagine looking at her from the side now, chat, Monka. Nico, 13 months, says, I trust in the mood, Dad. Thank you very much. Holy shit. It's starting to get late. Jiang looks tired. Are you ready to head back yet? Almost. There's one more ride I'd like to go on. She points in the direction of the Ferris wheel. Oh, chat. Hang on. Okay, why not? I like the view of the city from the top. We gather our things, blah blah blah. While it appears to go pretty high, the cabins aren't very big. There's barely enough room for 2 people in the cabin we've gotten into. Sitting across from each other, the ride goes slowly up and around. If I was a betting man, I'd be placing a wager on the over/under for revolutions before the power goes out. So sorry, but the power has gone out. Please bear with us. Chat. 2 revolutions. If only Vegas had a spread for power outages on Korean amusement rides. It stopped almost at the apex as well. Jiang is looking out at the city. She has a sleepy look in her eyes. Oh, hey, if you're tired, you can come rest on my shoulder. I won't mind. Where would I sit? The seats are far too small. Oh, on my lap, I guess. I mean, only if you're okay with that. Well, I could use a little nap. Oh. Oh. I like how I'm blonde. Okay, everything's fine, chat. This is a clean picture. Okay. But I'm gonna go to the screen. Hang on. And if it changes, I'll put it back if it's fine. But if it's not fine, hang on. She makes her way over and sits softly on my lap, placing her head against my chest. God damn it, sub-alerts are on this fucking screen. Fuck off! She's rather light for someone so blessed. I had a really nice time today. Thanks for coming out here with me. I had a great time too. Go ahead and rest a little though. She's already napping as I finish that sentence. About 10 minutes later, the ride finally starts up again and we're allowed off. I gently help Jiang to her feet and we make our way to the parking lot. We're good, chat. The driver greets us and we get into the car to go back home. That sound like my nostalgia, dude. In the backseat, Jiang freely decides to continue her nap by resting her head on my shoulder. Not that I mind, of course. My name's Gabriel with a Y. I'm cool as shit. The partition is down in between us and the driver. I'm pretty sure he's staring at me through the rearview mirror. So I do the smart thing and just let her rest, though I'm tempted to stroke her hair. Before long, we're pulling back into the girls' dorm. Jiang, we're back at your place, ready to go in. I'll bet Yoonji has dinner waiting for us and wants to hear how the day went. Yawn. Okay, let's go in. I help her out of the car and we make our way back into the house. I can't help but think that this is a pretty good day as we walk in the front door. Welcome home, you two. Hold on. Oh, welcome home, you two. Thanks, Yoonji. Don't forget the 2 dots. What 2 dots? Oh, with the 2. Oh, right. Let's save chat. Replace these documents with an updated government approval. Yeah, dude. It's been about an hour since we arrived from our first date expedition. Yoonji insisted on cooking dinner for everyone, and Jiang is in her room writing in her diary. I'm sprawled on the floor just staring at the ceiling. It's great. It looks like the roof may have a leak in the top, as I think there's some mold damage. To be honest, I'm a bit bored. I'd heard that Korea has a thriving nightlife scene. Apparently it's all in Seoul, in what Jiang and Yoonji call the occupied area of their country. Why does this guy assume that North Korea, the entirety of Korea is one place? Bro, there's a giant space between North Korea and South Korea that is a demilitarized zone that literally nobody is allowed to go through. Are you fucking retarded, dude? How do you pronounce Seoul? Is it Seoul? Chat? I don't know. Because American education system. I mean, apparently I'm mispronouncing the capital of South Korea, so I can't really fucking drop any, It's Seoul. Oh, I knew that, chat. It appears my friends are from the northern half of the peninsula. And Pyongyang is anything but a nightlife paradise. Quite the opposite. There's pretty much what amounts to a curfew law here. So instead of knocking back a few at the ladies, I'm staring at the ceiling. Sighing, I figure I'll go say hi to Jiang and make my way to Yoonji's room where I knock on the door. Hi Jiang, how goes the writing? Not so bad. Just trying to keep track of your trip so I can reflect on it for years to come. Sounds nice. Can I take a look at it? She's gonna say no, chat.
Of course not! A woman's journal is sacred. No man should look at it.
Journal is a pretty sophisticated name for a diary. I suppose so. I guess I just like the word better. Sounds like something an adult would keep, as opposed to a high school girl depicted as being over 18. That seems like an awfully specific example, but I think I get where you're going.
I don't. What the fuck does that mean? Hello?
So how can I help you? Well, I'm going to guess we're not allowed outside at night, being, well, Korea. It's a dating sim joke? Okay, chat. She's 18, right? Right, chat?
I mean, she wouldn't be in the military. I mean, it's North Korea. Chat, what do I do? What do I do? It's not on the ban list of games. This game has been out for a long time, too, chat room. Hang on, chat. Let's investigate. If you can find the game on Twitch's game list, it isn't bannable. Okay. We're good, chat. I'm gonna tweet whoever fucking wrote this game. Oh, bro!
So I was wondering what you and Yoonji do for fun during those times. We read, or listen to the radio, fix each other's hair. Yeah, I guess I could let you mess with my hair, but I doubt you want me anywhere near yours. Why not? The only hairstyling experience I have is from the barracks, and by that I mean giving Sunday night high and tight cuts before Monday morning formation. So, got anything else in mind? We do have a couple of board games. Most are for 2 players, though. But I think we do have one our parents had when we were growing up. We could all play it together. It's been a while since I played a board game. Guess it could be fun. You don't sound too enthusiastic at the prospect. It'll be fine, unless you're really feeling a buzz cut. Yeah, I know, Velocinator. I saw that. I'd rather not look like a boy. That's impossible for you, John. Like, anyone can mistake you for a boy. It's not like you're... Uh-oh. It appears Yoonji has snuck in on us while we were talking. You better not finish that word. Uh-oh. European pop stars. S. McBaggins here wanted to play a board game. But we only have one game that's made for more than 2 players. I know. Looks like it's time to break it out. First time in ages. I'm so excited. Well, the 2 of you seem pretty high on the idea. Hey, what are we playing? You never said. We'll tell you later. Let's go quickly eat so we can play. That was pretty slick, actually. Yoonji ushers us out to go eat dinner. Mostly light fare tonight. Steamed rice with some vegetables along with the usual kimchi. Seems I get kimchi with every meal. I may end up hating cabbage after this trip. I don't like cabbage personally, chat. What about you? We eat in comfortable silence, and when we're finished, I help Yoonji clean up while Jeong goes to fetch the game. While drying, I can hear Jeong humming from the other room as she sets up the game. She sounds pretty happy. It makes me smile.
Is it Twister, chat? Oh, come on, bruh.
I've got the board set up for whenever you're both done in there. Dibs on the original leader token. You can't call dibs when we all aren't sitting in the room. That's like calling shotgun before they even bring out all the weapons to choose from. That is not what calling shotgun means at all.
Humor!
Don't dare. Don't care I call dibs. Fine. I swear you're such a child at times. As if to emphasize Jeong's point, Yoonji sticks out her tongue at her. I walk over and see what almost looks like a familiar game to me. I was thinking it was Monopoly 2, chat. Full disclaimer. The board setup appears to look very much like Trumpopoly. The property buying game based on purchasing overpriced hotel properties in Miami. Upon closer inspection, I find out just how different the game really is. Stay, Democratic People's Republic of Korea, the game of annexation. Take over leadership of countries oppressed by capitalism and convert them to the way of the one true Korea. Wow, I've seen alternate editions of Trumpology based on college campuses and popular movies, but this has to be the most offensive ripoff I've ever seen. As future representatives of the one true Korea, the game is vital to learning how to liberate the world from the shackles of capitalism. Not sure I can agree with that statement, but seeing as there isn't much else on the docket, tell me how to play. The money over there is called the Leader's Trust, in which he entrusts us to use to buy influence in the world. You roll and move your token, and when you land on a country, everyone pitches in their share to purchase sovereign ground for a Korean embassy. When you own all the countries in color block, you can start placing consulates. Once you have 4 consulates in a country, you can trade them in for an ambassador. When all the countries in a color block have ambassadors, you convert them into cabals. Then comes the fun part. When all the countries in a color block have cabals, you roll the Korean occupation dice against the foreign government dice. If the Korean dice roll is higher than the foreign dice roll, you successfully lead a coup d'etat, taking over that region, converting that block to Korean property. You get a bonus to your roll, and the more coveted color block, the lower the bonus, as it's harder to get stubborn countries to turn. This is not in the spirit of Trumpology at all. In fact, it's a little frightening that the point of the game is to lead coups against friendly capitalist nations. Not to mention one other factor. So tell me, what are the victory conditions? Convert all color blocks on the board to Korean control. Seriously, I thought the original Trumpology took forever to play. The victory conditions for this game are practically unreachable without playing for hours on end. Stop whining, Yankee Doodle. The average playing time is only a mere 17 hours, not counting bathroom and meal breaks. Sorry, make that 19 hours. We're really not going to play for 19 hours straight, are we? Maybe we could play a shortened version tonight, stop after a couple hours. After all, we'll all need our sleep so we're energized for tomorrow's date. You guys know that's not how you use that word in America. And here I thought no soldier would complain about going out on dates with 2 girls. No! You're not one of those, how do you say, don't ask, don't tell. First of all, no. And we did away with that policy back in 2010. I guess I just find it surprising that you want to call our outings dates from the get-go. You worry too much. Now, are we going to play or not? She grabs what I can only assume is the original leader token and places it on the stay square. Here are the other tokens, pick whichever one you'd like. There's the Korean flag on a pole, a bowl of kimchi, another leader figure, a nuclear warhead, and what appears to be a blob with a muzzle. Guess that token slipped past quality control. I guess I'll take the bowl of kimchi. Great, I'll take the unified thought bubble of the Workers' Party. You mean that blob is actually supposed to look like that? Please kindly refrain from insulting a token of the Workers' Party. Sorry, my bad. We roll off to see who goes first, and Yuji gets the honor. She does so and moves her token. Uruguay. Okay, everyone, check on your share so we can secure this embassy space. Come again? We all have to pay? We explained this earlier. The money is communal from the leader. We all have to pull in equally to get what we want in all of the countries. But that means at the end of the game, we'd all have the same amount of money. Of course we will. Don't be silly. We're all equals in the eye of the leader. Now fork over some cash, Yankee Doodle. Would you mind not calling me that? You are American, right? Yankee Doodle Dandy? Okay, Conan. I don't think they even sing that in elementary school anymore. They did when I was in elementary school. Anyway, it's my turn, and I stop at Rhodesia. Everyone kick in. Did the maker of the game not know that Rhodesia isn't a country anymore? How old is this game anyway? A minor detail. Besides, there aren't many other nations nearby worth annexing. It's your turn, by the way. Okay, I'm rolling. Common Worker's Chest. Oh, you get to pick a card from the red pile. Okay then, the card reads, the leader needs everyone in Sweden. Move all tokens to Sweden, pay double for anything purchased as compensation for the leader's visit with the Swedish bikini team. I don't think there was ever really a Swedish bikini team. It was just a beer commercial gag. I've heard that rumor as well, as if women would objectify themselves in small amounts of clothing for the pleasure of men. Monka S. You're one to talk. Those skirts don't leave much to the imagination. She hops up faster than a lance corporal trying to avoid duty. Stop looking! Purple suits you really well, Yunji. They're not purple, they're lavender. Why am I explaining this? Good question. It's your turn. We continue on playing like this for hours. Opportunity card, go directly to Yodok for getting intoxicated and failing to secure an embassy in Greenland. Again, I swear they put 10 of those cards in this set. And hours. How could you fail that roll to take over the Norway, Sweden, Finland block? Those pesky Finns. It's their fault with their Spokia phones and Santa Claus backing. What? And hours. Jung! Jung! Jung, wake up! No need to shout in my ear, sister. They're sisters? What? Oh god, can we please stop? It's 1 a.m. We still don't have enough to buy embassies in the Mexico, Canada, USA block. The leader in this game sure doesn't mind taking back his seed money for his own purposes. That pay for leader's memoirs card is brutal. I think we can stop now. Besides, it looks like Yoonji is out cold. Yoonji's on the floor curled into a ball, snoring away. I try to nudge her awake to no avail. She's down for the count. Think you can carry her to her bed? I'll put away the game. Sure thing. Good night, Jong. Pleasant dreams. What have you walked into? Nothing. I kneel down and gently get my arms under Yoonji, lifting her off the floor. She's pretty light. Well, it's not exactly like she's carrying around a I walk her to her room and put her on her bed and pull the blankets over her as she mumbles something in her sleep. Death. America. Pig. Dog. Love you, North Koreans, too. One Korea. Idiot. I can't help but smile as I head back to my room to lay down for the night. Maybe we can do something other than attempt subterfuge on foreign governments via a bad knockoff of a board game tomorrow. Hopefully, chat. This is legitimately my alarm to wake up to stream, chat. Like, it stops right here, and then it repeats. Not this part, but like the part before that. In my shock at the loud alarm, I have jumped out of bed. Okay, more like I fell out of bed. I have to mess with my phone a bit to get the alarm music to turn off, and the bright light coming from the screen is blinding at this hour. I don't even know what time it is. It looks like my clock is out. It's pretty dark inside too, actually. Trying to turn the lamp on does nothing either. He slept for like 3 hours, dude. Checking my phone, I see that it is 4:47 a.m. Must be another one of those infamous power outages. I sit back down on the bed and consider taking a shower to pass the time. However, I definitely can make out the water running in the background. Oh, guess someone beat me to it. Kicking back on the bed, I let my eyelids rest a bit, and I gather my thoughts about the coming day. It's certainly been something of an experience since I've arrived in Korea. I can't complain too much about the company as the girls are both cute and fun in their own way. But their devotion to this glorious leader borders on creepy. Something is off about this country. Dangerously off. Wow.
I didn't know Sherlock Holmes was going to visit North Korea.
At least I made rate on the DLAB and got free Korean lessons. Well, as free as 2 years getting the shit chewed out of me in Monterey Bay can be. I just never thought I'd be in the country, and on vacation at that. Either way, I need to stay focused and watch what I say. People here already give me death glares whenever I'm out. Whoa, dozed off for a second there. I wonder what time it is now. Huh, it's quiet. I guess the shower is free now. It's not free, chat room! I strip down to my silkies, grab a towel from my travel bag, and tiptoe over to the bathroom. If someone is still asleep, I'd hate to wake them up. Especially if it's Yoonji. I can almost feel her fist in my gut just thinking about it. Once I step inside the bathroom, I can smell the sweet scent of shampoo and feel the warm, humid air wash over me. I take a few seconds to feel around for a light switch. Click! No effect, guess the power's still out. Oh, come on, chat! I drop my silkies and toss the towel over my shoulder. Taking one more shot at it, I rock the light switch and a few more times. Click! Click! The low hum of power courses through the old wiring in that room as I'm blinded by the whole room lighting up. Ah! I panic at the sound of someone shouting and flail my arms before my hand lands on something soft. Hang on, chat. Oh, says the main character. After a few months, I regain my vision. Oh, shit. Hello, darkness. Oh, hello, darkness, my old friend. He's singing it to himself now, chat. Oh, chat, we were right. There are boobies. He is currently touching her boob. It's Jiang, chat, my waifu. Jiang says, I would say good morning, but it seems you've already had one. What? She gestures down toward the silkies around my neck. Hang on, chat. We're gonna fast forward a little bit, okay? Shh, Yoonji is asleep. Let's just pretend this didn't happen. Show us it's not bannable? Fuck you, chat! In fact, I'm not gonna read some of this if it gets a little explicit. Let's just pretend this didn't happen, says, Jiang. It was an accident. Mistake, says the main character. I'll be only a few more minutes. You can use the shower when I'm done, says Jiang. Oh god, this is awkward. He is full on grabbing her boob. Don't even give me that shit, chat. Get the fuck out. Oh god, this is awkward, he says to himself. Sorry, I'll knock next time. It's okay, just let's keep this between you and me for now. Sure thing. Jiang doesn't bother explaining anything else as she skips out of the bathroom and over to Yoonji's bedroom. However, she does glance back at me more than once. I'm just glad I didn't get slugged here, but that comment just now. Something seemed off. I wish I knew what was going on. Well, nothing to be done about it now. I hop in the shower and draw the curtain. By the way, I used all the... Says Jiang. Ah, says the main character. Hot water. Jiang giggles and ducks back out of the room again. She could have warned me a bit earlier. Guess that's a fair bit of revenge. No nips, no ban? Fuck off, chat! You don't even know what I just saw, dude. Working quickly, I grab the soap and wash up and head back to the bedroom to change. Show on Discord? Bro, buy the game, chat room. Someone on Discord DM me. Bro, gonna be blunt, there's a scene where you grab Jiang's titty. Bro, it's gonna happen now, you lucky bastard. I knew it, chat room! I'm too good! You can't get me, bro! Who is this? I'm giving you God level in Discord for warning me. Hang on. You haven't said a word in Discord! Say something in general right now, my dude. Warned? I didn't see the warning until after I had successfully not shown boobies on stream. We're good, boys. Where's the God level tag? Oh, I found it. Yeah, this is my dude. He warned me in DMs. That's my dude. No one else warned me, chat. Fuck you guys. Sable Guy, thanks for Prime 7. Beaver Festival, 2 months. Frylock 7. My Corrupt Soul 7. 5-year-old kid, thanks for Prime 7. Twitch admin, $5 is on Steam forum. Developer confirmed game has separate non-censored patch, so you're in the clear. He also confirmed all characters had just turned 18. God fucking bless, dude. Okay, I gotta pee, chat. Give me a second, okay? Working quickly, I grab the soap and wash up and head back to the bedroom to change. After pulling out my shirt, I noticed my walkie-talkie with the keypad flashing. Looks like I have a text message from Jiang. Jiang, breakfast is ready, Romeo. Guess I'll text back. Thanks, I'll be right over. God, I hate hitting the number keys over and over to get a letter. How did they ever survive texting in the 1990s? My fingers are already cramping. What I wouldn't give for autocorrect. Easy. Well, that response was fast, and you're getting to teach Yoonji proper English. Fucking burn, dude. Maybe I'd best just get to breakfast. I hear the girls giggling in the other room anyway. This is you, chat. Pretend that they're laughing at you every time you go outside to interact with human beings. Cutie girls are just laughing at your tiny penis and your 5'5" manlet status. Nice to see you two getting your ha-has in at my expense. I thought all Americans were proficient in cutting-edge technology. You can't even work texting functions on a modern cell phone. The phone you gave me, as well as the ones you have, are not on the cutting edge. They're dinosaurs from the 90s. Only old people use these models anymore. I'm guessing you never even got to see the phone that was confiscated from me, did you? Not really, no. But I'm certain it wasn't anything close to what you're using now. If only she knew how right she was while still being incorrect. That reminds me, I have to charge my phone for the day. I'll be back. Anyway, I'm not used to the type of phone you gave me, so don't take that as an indication of my English skills. Yuji whips out her phone and taps on the keys like lightning. If you say so. Yuji sticks her tongue out at me. Thanks for the support. What a bitch! I'm not taking you anywhere, dude! Jiang pokes her head back in. I'm sorry, did I interrupt a lover's quarrel? Bro, I just grabbed your tit, dog. What are you talking about, bro? Like I'd ever with... Oh, be a bit more cheerful, sister. Jiang smiles brightly. Well, aren't you a basket of sunshine today? Get good news? It hit me by surprise, one could say. I avert my eyes as she says this, but I catch her blush as she says this. Let's just eat. I made eggs and toast. Boiled eggs and toast, that sounds pleasantly different. Well, I wanted to try a more traditional American breakfast. I'm pretty sure that's like newsworthy in North Korea. Don't think too much about it. It was just something I wanted to try. You've never had boiled eggs and toast before? Well, typically it's boiled rice and kimchi. When is it not rice and kimchi? Lunch is boiled noodles and kimchi. Somehow I think you're missing the point. And what do you eat in your oh-so-glorious army? In boot camp, it's like, I don't want to talk about it. I'll take you at your word. Anyway, let's eat. There are 4 endings in this game, by the way. Oh god. We sit down and Yuji serves up boiled eggs and toast, as well as rice and beans. Simple fare, but it's been all prepared rather well. Of course I can help clean up afterwards, and it seems the girls are used to that by now, as they don't complain. Once done, they approach me with their map again. So what date route are we going to today? The way you said that makes me think this whole thing has been scripted. Not at all. Now hurry up and decide so we can get ready. Ma'am, yes ma'am. She grunts as I salute her while saying this. Well, time to look at the map and click a place to go. I mean, pick a place to go. Oh, chat. I don't want to take Yuji anywhere, chat room. Why is this one crossed out? I just want to see Jiang's titties again, dude! The gulag? Where's the gulag at? Wonsan? Alright, where's that? No. Let's go... This seems like there's probably water here, chat. So let's go here. Well, I suppose the trip to Korea wouldn't be complete without checking out Mansudae. Yes, it's one of our most heavily visited tourist destinations. As such, only the top guides may take you. So I'll be spending the day with... Yuji will be accompanied... What the fuck?! She is? I will. No, I'm just pulling your arm, comrade. I'll be your guide. Thank you so much. Oh. Leg. The expression is pulling your leg. Don't scare me like that. You know I'm on probation from escorting tourists at Mansudae. Probation? That sounds like an interesting story. And it's one you're not going to hear. More like you didn't have a story to write. Figured you wouldn't tell me. Guess I'll just have to coax it out of Jiang instead. Good luck, she pinky swore to complete secrecy. If you buy me lunch on our date today, I'll tell you. Deal. You capitalist swine Benedict Garfield! And here we see how you ended up failing Diplomacy 101 this semester. She's not doing too well on her American generals either. You stay out of this! I don't see what the big deal is, Yoonji. You are completely justified in what you did. But they still made an example out of the whole situation, punishing me over punishing the tourist. That hurt. Wow, sounds serious. What in the world happened? I'll tell you on the way there. I was escorting a Russian tourist who used his phone to take a picture of the statues of our most revered leaders. I didn't realize until the end of the tour when he showed me. I was bowing in respect in the photo. That doesn't sound too bad. Oh, her panties, chat! Not only did he get a shot of my skirt tucked into my unmentionables, he also didn't get the entirety of both statues in the shot. The nerve! I swiped his phone and stomped on it, and they gave me probation. Now you don't have to buy Jiang lunch, so yeah. You really are such a child at times, Yoonji. Don't worry about it. I'm sure there are other Yoonji stories you could swap me for lunch. I hate you both! Just go already. Go on your date. Have fun. I'll be here with my pity celebration. Aw, don't be that way, Yoonji. When we get back, I'll help you with your English. If you're done with your pity party by then. My English is fine. I'm going to my room. Yoonji crosses her arms in anger as she tries to storm out. I'm sorry, Yoonji. I'll miss you today. I'll see you every day, so I probably won't. I thought you were the sweet one. What's with all the jabs today? Military secret. You'll understand next year. Chat, she is fucking worming her out of the equation, dude. Part of your training involves teasing your sister, teasing friends in general. It's the best way to gain people's confidence so you can manipulate them into giving up state secrets. Well, that and womanly charms. But enough about work, let's get ready. I'm beginning to feel extremely uncomfortable. Then you should change into some comfortable clothes. It's going to be fairly warm today. I feel like this is the bad end, chat. Yeah. We're gonna fuck, and then I'm gonna like give up a state secret, and then I'm gonna have to like defect from America and live in a fucking prison camp. Meanwhile, you'll be dressed in full uniform, making me feel even more out of place. Yes, that is the rule for tour guides. Be in full dress whenever you're out on duty. I brought my Marine Corps Moto t-shirt. I could wear that. You could, if you like the idea of running from the local authorities all day. I know. Low profile. I wonder what you'd look like in one of our uniforms. The outfit for the men is a little plain, which would go perfect with your personality. And here I thought I had won you over with my sharp wit and winning smile. Don't let her fool you, she's totally smitten with you. Is that a fact? What? Wait, what? Hold on, it's not like Jiang's the one always writing about you in her diary. How sweet you are, how cute you are, how she wants to Now Flash Young has Yoonji in a headlock and is dragging her back into her bedroom. Yoonji is wailing the whole way. A few moments later, Jiang is back in the living room with her slightly too friendly smile. At this rate, we'll be here all day. Follow me. You can get changed into your outdoor clothes so that we can go. I know where the bedroom is. You don't have to lead me everywhere. Wait, unless you plan on changing me too. A tempting offer, but not while Yoonji's around. She might get angry. I don't see why. It's not like she's taken the great interest in me. Most of the time, she just insults me. I see the rumors about American men being clueless about women holds true. Anyway, get ready. The trolley bus will be here soon. She leaves me to go get ready herself. Well, nothing left to do but get dressed. I'm not sure what's up with these two. It seems more and more like they're competing over me. Here I thought I was just going to be touring with some military buds. And now I've got two girls fighting over who gets to go out with me. Well, it could be worse. It's not like I was the most in-demand guy back home. Goddamn boot lieutenants with all their bling. I remember that one stupid second lieutenant we had in Hawaii. That dude was an idiot. And yet he kept getting award after award. We used to call him the Bling Fuhrer behind his back. Good times. Anyway, this vacation would be so much better if I wasn't constantly being spied on by those two. Still, they're both pretty damn cute. Bling Fuhrer. After tossing on a pair of jeans and a plain t-shirt, I grab my wallet and phone, in quotes, and step out. As expected, Jiang is in full dress uniform and Yoonji is nowhere to be found. I guess Yoonji didn't want to see us off then. She's a little busy in her room, blowing off some steam. Anyway, the trolley bus will be here in a minute, so let's wait outside. Jiang doesn't even wait for my reply as she grabs my hand and leads me out the door. And as she said the trolley bus is just about to pull up to the door, I wonder how she managed to get the tram to give her service at her door. That's a good question, chat. She pulls me up and leads me all the way to the back. No one else is aboard yet. I apologize. A regular driver is out sick today, so we'll be on this tram today. It may take a little longer than usual to arrive, though. That's okay. We can just relax and check out the view then. Looking at the trolley bus, I can see why it'll take longer. This clunker has been around since the 1970s, and from the looks of it, the bus was made in some Soviet bloc country. I think the markings on some of the equipment may be making up the trolley bus are in Czech, maybe Hungarian. Well, whatever country produced it, by all rights it should be rusting in a scrapyard back there. Instead, it appears to be part of the Korean mass transit system. As it moves, I can hear the engine creak and grumble under the weight of 50 years of abuse. Seriously, I think I saw a guy on a bicycle pass us, and he was pretty chubby. You know, that's the first fat person I've seen in this entire country. Well, except the big man himself. Oh god. Don't say that out loud, bro. My thoughts are interrupted as I feel something lightly fall on my shoulder. Oh. It appears Jiang, tired from fighting with Yuji, has liberally made use of my shoulder as a pillow. Oh. Oh. Not that I mind. I could get used to this Jiang asleep on my shoulder. The looks I'm getting from some of the other people who have filtered onto the bus over the last hour are weirding me out though. You know, that really is the worst part. Every person here either looks terrified of me or like they want to kill me. Yuji falls into the latter category. Jiang, well, I guess she doesn't fall into either. Oh great, sounds like the brakes are almost shot on this death trap too. And that to the list of things wrong with this country. What was the line? We live, we die again. Yeah, that sums this up. The walls shake at the slightest bump, the seatbelts are ripped out. Most of the windows are sealed shut. And I'm pretty sure there's a spring from the seat making its way up my ass. We'd be safer and more comfortable in that car we've been taking everywhere. I will never bitch about the noise from our tanks ever again, or being shot at while in one. At least it makes more than a gust of wind to take out our tanks, or takes more than a gust of wind. This death-defying ride is making another tour of Afghanistan sound downright cozy. The brakes must have startled Jiang as she's lifting her head slightly. Are we... Yawn! Are we there yet? No, we aren't dead yet, nor are we at our destination. Our ride through purgatory will continue. She nods and puts her head back down. I rest my hand lightly on her shoulder. What a cuck, chat. Bruh. Thanks, that feels nice. I'd say it was worth it, except all the locals getting on the bus. All the locals getting on the bus look really astonished, seeing a foreign white dude with his arm around a sleeping member of the Korean military. However, they don't say anything, so I guess maybe it was worth it. After another harrowing hour, which felt more like 20 hours, we finally arrive at our destination and get off the bus. These skirts are pretty short, chat. This is the Pyeongchon district, home of the Mansune Arts Studio. It is here where all of our vital works of art are created and is one of the largest centers of art production in the world. That sounds like the first fact I've heard since I've got to this country. This place is huge and so many people everywhere. With all the outdoor and indoor sections combined, this is easily the largest art studio I've ever seen. It is impressive, isn't it? So many wonderful pieces of art have come from here. But let's not just stand here and talk about it. Let me show you around. Fuck the Tsunadre? No, chat! Absolutely not. She grabs my hand and leads me to a large outside monument. Oh, these are cool, chat. By the looks of it, I'm starting to question if I'm in Korea or the former Soviet Union. So yeah, hammer and sickle, those are definitely old school communism symbols. But why the paintbrush? It's a calligraphy brush. It symbolizes the intellectuals in union with the workers and farmers, and the red buildings flanking the monument. They're meant to resemble flags. The words atop say, ever victorious. But why the communist symbols? Well, our country has moved on from traditional Marxist communism to the douche into Juche. It is still a strong foundation of how our country came to be founded. Also, the circular foundation is 70 meters in diameter, to symbolize the 70 years of the party and down with imperialism union when the monument was completed. Is this North or South Korea? It's North Korea, you fucking retard! Jesus Christ! Down with imperialism? Yes, remember before the lineage of the glorious leader finally wrestled control of our country. Be nice. I'm sorry. That was pretty mean, dude. Holy shit. NA chat lol. I'm sorry. Okay. We had been annexed into the traitorous Western Japanese Empire. That ended after Japan's crushing defeat at the United States' hands in the Second World War. So in essence, this part of the monument is in celebration of no Nippon. That may be the worst pun I've ever heard. You've never met my drill sergeant. There are more monuments and other pieces to see. That just makes me want to play the daddy dating sim chat, because that's going to be fucking pun central, dude. Ugh. However, some of them may not leave you with a very good feeling. After all, the history between our countries is strained. I thought Korea and the United States were friendly with the... What? No way! He doesn't... And a protagonist? Are you... It is at least the year 2010, surely. My dude, surely you know. Okay. Not with true Korea, no. You're on good terms with the occupied part of the country. Up here, not so much. Some of the art may disturb you. I've seen children with explosives strapped to them used as IEDs. I think I can handle some anti-American artwork. First, that's horrible. Who would use an innocent child as a disposable weapon? Far better to train them with rifles and have them kill waves of foreign invaders like in the Great War. Second, don't say I didn't warn you. Well, I'm glad to see there are still people shocked by kids being used as makeshift bombs. Wait, that's not much better. Kids don't make good riflemen anyway. The guns are too heavy. Better to have them operate crew-served weapons. They can carry it as a group, which helps build essential teamwork skills. Are they talking about training children? That's an excellent point. I'll have to pass that idea on up. That was you know what? It's not worth arguing. Let's just go inside. Please do. Jiang nods and leads me by hand into the main section of the art studio. All around us are different kinds of artwork, paintings, drawings, embroideries, even wood cuttings. Honestly, they aren't that bad. I'm surprised by the quality. The themes are mostly of nature and ever-present workers' party. Though I notice a painter in one area working on something completely outside those boundaries. Before I can head over, Jiang tugs on my sleeve. I have to use the facilities. Could you wait for me? Facilities? Are you going to paint something? No, I mean I have to make a stop at the restroom. Oh, you need me to hit the head. Got it. Sure thing. I'll be here. Hand chat. I'm checking Discord. Alright, we're good, chap. Hit the head? You haven't done anything to warrant that punishment yet. Sorry, military jargon for go to the bathroom. Oh, I right-clicked. What the fuck? Interesting, I may have to teach that one to Yunji. She might scare some more soldiers with that expression. Haha. Anyway, I'll try not to take too long. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere. As she heads off, I walk over to the painter I had spotted a few minutes ago. He's painting a picture of what can only be described as war crimes being committed. Whoa! However, it's a group of American soldiers torturing and killing Koreans. At the center is the Marine Corps General James Mad Dog Mattis. He is a part of our president's cabinet now, chat. Do you know that? Using a baseball bat to bash in the head of a Korean woman, which has some historical issues beyond the content itself, but either way, I try to stay quiet, but I accidentally see he's drawing the attention of the artist. His face goes ghost white when he turns around and sees me. Stay quiet. This guy is seriously infected with a case of oh shit, an American is here to kill me syndrome. Maybe I'd just best stay quiet, smile and keep my arms to the side as not to agitate him anymore. There, see dude? I come in peace. Security! Security, help! And it appears he went for shoot to kill. Security guards come rushing toward us. Wait, how did he know I'm American and not British or Icelandic or something? Damn it, I have no choice but to just stand there as two armed guards rush right up to me. Hands up, American pig dog! No sudden movements either. I slowly raise my hands behind my head and walk towards this is like the wrong kind of music for this. Am I gonna die, dude? The first guard continues to hold his rifle at me while motioning to the other guard to frisk me. I'm tempted to make a joke about copping a feel on the first date, but I seriously don't think those make for very good last words. The guard quickly pats me down and relieves me of the meager possessions from my pocket, then heads back to the first guard. Not much on him, sir. Just a wallet with mostly American money, a tin of breath mints, and a really crappy flip phone even my mother would be embarrassed to use. In other words, a damn tourist. This is the 5th time he's freaked over the tourist in a month. Han Ji-won, we told you to stop freaking out every other American who comes near you. The artist Han Ji-won turns back to his easel sheepishly without another word to me. Unfortunately, the guards have more to say. I just wish they'd lower their weapons while doing so. Okay, Yankee Doodle, where's your tour guide? You know the rules. No wandering off from the guides. I'm sorry, my tour guide needed to go to the bathroom. Had to hit the head, did he? So you guys use that phrase too. Oh, and my guide is a she. No way they assigned a female guide to an American. No joking. You've got a loaded weapon aimed at my head. I'm all for jokes, but I usually prefer them to not end in my death as the punchline. I'm telling the truth. My tour guide is a female, and her name is Jiang. Tell you what, we'll just wait here for Jiang to show up. It takes another 10 minutes, but Jiang finally arrives on the scene. It's like she didn't even notice the heavily armed men casually hanging out with me. I mean, she walks right up to me and grabs my hand like she's been doing the whole trip. All freshened up, ready to go now? You may want to check with Hans and Franz over there so they don't pump me up with lead as we walk away. Jiang finally notices the 2 guards who appear to be in a bit of shock that I was telling the truth, or that Jiang is pretty damn cute. Maybe a bit of both. Whatever. I apologize, gentlemen. I had to hit them on the head, and as it would be improper to bring my guest with me, I had him wait here. He didn't cause any trouble, did he? Not really. He freaked out Han Ji-won, but that's nothing new or worth filing the paperwork over. Here's your stuff back, and seriously, you need to upgrade your phone. You're telling me the 2 guards leave us and head back to their post, leaving me with Jiang and a lack of a loaded gun pointed at me. Did she wash her hands? She was in there for 10 minutes, dog! Probably. I'm sorry about that. Some of the artists here are a little more paranoid than others. Well, yeah, if I was painting something depicting a Korean brutally killing Americans and he walked up behind me, I'd probably freak out too. Oh, yeah, that piece will eventually be moved to a different museum. Let's go look at the other pieces instead. But I want to watch the War Crimes one. We head around the spacious art complex gazing at various pieces, mostly in silence. Silence! Not exactly a comfortable silence after what just happened, but it's not unpleasant either. Eventually, the lull in conversation is broken by Jiang's soft voice. Dude, why are her tits so big? I don't fucking know, dude. I'm sorry you had to see that painting. It's no big deal, Jiang. Everyone has their version of history. I suppose. However, it must be hard learning that your country has committed unspeakable crimes against innocents. I can't deny we haven't been perfect, but I'm pretty sure the Mad Dog never bashed in anyone's head with a baseball bat. Well, at least not in Korea. Actually, I heard a news story, and James Mattis hates being called Mad Dog, chat. I'm feeling a tad confused. I'm supposed to hate you. I've been told Americans are nothing but murderers and looters, yet you seem different. Governments have a lot of power to sway the minds of their people into believing something. I'm going to turn the music back up, chat. It's not until you meet actual individuals that you realize we're all pretty much the same in the end, even the British. He prefers chaos. Yeah, that was his call sign in God, I don't know if it was Afghanistan, but no, his call sign was chaos. James Mattis, anyway. Just some random current history knowledge about an American official, I guess, chat. That does make sense. I mean, I've given tours to different Americans the past couple of years. None of them seemed the type to slaughter anyone. They all had their quirks, but overall they seemed nice enough. You don't get the nickname Mad Dog for no reason. That's true. Don't worry about it too much. We're all just people in the end. It's getting kind of late in the afternoon. Ready to get lunch? Yes, I would like that. Since the trolley bus won't be back for a while, we end up eating at the complex's cafeteria. This might be the most meager meal I've had since coming here, and the worst kimchi. Jiang and I sit in a corner away from the others, lest another guy panics at my lack of Koreanness. There's more art to see, and we should probably end the tour with the grand monuments outside before smacking the trolley bus. It's hit the bus, but anyway. Isn't that where Yoonji had her international incident? Yes, the statues of our beloved leaders who transcended to watch over us from the stars. That's a rather beautiful way of describing the death of someone. Gods do not die. They transcend when it's their time to leave their progeny in charge. You think the former leaders are gods? Not at all. They're not former leaders. They just guide us in a transcended state. Right. So how about this kimchi? Yoonji's is way better, am I right? Jiang appears lost in reverent thought about the dead leaders. Maybe that's for the best. The relative silence is interrupted as a bowl clings to the ground. Looking over, I see a middle-aged lady who has unfortunately dropped her kimchi. The poor woman appears to be on the verge of tears as she uses her own shirt to mop up the mess. Couldn't they get her a mop or something? Oh, Monka S chat. No, the rule for wasting food is one must clean it up with their own cloth. Will they at least give her another bowl of food? Seriously, I can see her ribs through her shirt. No, each person is only allowed one bowl. She will have to wait until she goes home to eat. That doesn't seem fair. Even the drill instructors weren't that cruel in boot camp. It seems sad, but she was given according to her needs. To give her more would be to deny someone else's needs. I probably have a really dumbfounded look on my face. It just seems unfathomable. It's not like the bowls of kimchi were that big anyway. Are they going to let her starve? Can you just wait for 1 second? I have to do something. Need to split the head? Let's hit the head. And no, I just need to do something. It'll only take a minute. Okay, but please don't leave the mess hall. I won't. I pick up my bowl of kimchi, which I've only eaten a spoonful. With some reservation, considering how many people are staring at me already, I slowly walk over to the woman who has spilled her food. She's sitting alone, crying softly and waiting for the end of her scheduled break. She doesn't hear me approach, and I'm pretty sure I feel all the other eyes on me. When I finally get to her, I place my bowl in front of her. I don't get to say no? What the fuck? I try my best to speak formal Korean. You look hungry. Here, please have this kimchi. She looks at me with a confused expression and looks down to see the bowl in front of her. She doesn't move to get it. It's okay, I'm not hungry, so you enjoy it. She still seems confused, but she slowly moves her hand to the bowl. I nod to reassure her like it's okay to eat it. When she finally has it in her hands and realizes I'm not going to steal it, knock it over, or slap her, she softly mumbles to me, "Thank you." I then head back to sit down with Jiang again, and she has a baffled look on her face. Why did you do that? Now you'll have no lunch and you won't be able to eat until we get home. You're absolutely right. You want to walk around the rest of the day on an empty stomach? You couldn't be more right if you tried. Okay, Kona. I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. I just got her executed. Okay. I'm telling you that you'll be hungry until we get home. Doesn't that bother you? Yet again, you are correct. Are you even listening? You're just agreeing with me, even if I'm asking a question. Dad always told me to avoid an argument with a woman, just keep telling her she's right. Seemed to work for him. That doesn't work, chat. Well, I can't say he's wrong, but now is not the time. I'll be fine. I need to lose some weight anyway. Liar, I can see your abs on the cameras when you change. You have cameras? That's not the point. I'm not going to ignore that. I'm going to ignore that for now. Either way, she needs the food more than me. This place is taking starving artists to a dangerous new level. I guess I don't quite understand, but it seems like you did a very nice thing. I'd share my kimchi with you, but I ate it already. It's fine. Let's go see the statues. She nods, stands up, and again takes me by the hand to head back into the main art exhibit areas. She's not really shy about holding hands. Not that I'm complaining. But I will complain about the odd looks I keep getting from the workers. I get the feeling they see me holding hands with Jiang and they're somewhere between angry and confused. As we go back through the artist's work area, I see my old friend, the guy who freaked out when I watched him paint, and now the American soldier in the painting. Oh, what the hell? That bastard painted my face on him. I'll get him that little Are you feeling okay? Who, me? Yeah, I'm fine. Why do you ask? He spaced out there for a bit. Sorry, just got lost in thought. We have a little more time before the trolley bus comes to take us home. Shall we go to the statues now? Sure thing. Just do me a favor and don't go full Yoonji on me and bow while I'm trying to take a picture. Silly boy. Only Yoonji does that. Always in a rush and she never checks. It was bound to happen someday. Too bad she destroyed the evidence. Yeah, that would have made an awesome CG shot. A what now? The fourth wall, chat! Haha! Nothing, let's go. Jiang leads me back outside and we travel a path to Monsude Hill, home of many large monuments to Korea and the Workers' Party. Jiang takes us to the largest statues of the first two leaders of Korea. She bows to them and turns back to talk to me. These are the statues of the two great leaders, the original leader and his son who followed him after his transcendence. They stand at 22 meters tall and are made out of bronze. Original leader on the left was erected first when he was still leading us on the ground. He was covered in gold leaf in the original statue but was later altered to bronze. There's some really tall statues. I should get a picture to show everyone back at home. I whip out my hopelessly outdated flip phone and try to work the camera as best I can. As soon as I take a shot, Jiang is peering over my shoulder at the result. No, I'm sorry, that won't do. You'll need to delete that and take it again. What? Why? It's a pretty good shot for the shoddy phone. You aren't even in the photo, so there are no wardrobe malfunctions. I don't think you understood why Yoonji was so angry in her story. Well, I'm sure she was embarrassed a little at her unmentionables on film. She was more upset that the Russian tourists hadn't got all of both of the statues in the shot. Wait, so because I don't have their legs in all the shots, I have to retake it? Yes, I cannot look the other way on this. Please delete and try again. Fine, here goes nothing. I delete the photo and try to frame both of them in on the tiny screen. No good, I have to keep moving back. But the further back I go, the smaller the picture. After about 5 bad takes, I finally get a shot that fits the frame. Very good, this photo is acceptable. Sure, too bad I can't tell that they're statues anymore. It's almost time for the trolley bus to get here. Let's head over to the stop. Sounds good. This is a shitty date, chat. We picked right the first time, but you know, no fucking boobies or... Delete this, nephew. She takes me by the hand and leads me back. Once at the stop, it's only a short 5-minute wait for the trolley bus. It's the same one from this morning, much to my chagrin. It appears our seat from this morning is already taken, thankfully. Maybe I can get a seat that doesn't offer a free spring colonoscopy this time. We sit down and the trolley of death begins heading home. I hope you had a good time today. Monsu Day isn't always an easy tour for Americans. It was okay. A lot of the art was nice, and I appreciate those 2 guards not having itchy trigger fingers. If you like, I can get you in contact with the Italian company that Monsude works through to sell their art pieces. I couldn't have just paid one of the artists there? No, their work and thus the profits belong to the state. That explains so much. Jiang nods at this, and again within 10 minutes she's asleep on my shoulder. I'm too worried to sleep as I sit there trying to figure out the best possible escape route in case we hit a pothole and the trolley bus flips over. I may have learned more than I ever wanted to about Korea through art today. It makes me a bit uncomfortable. What have I gotten myself into? Once we get out to stop, I gently nudge Jiang to wake. Thanks for today, Jiang. I liked touring with you. What a cock, dude. I enjoyed it as well. Shall we go inside and tell Yoonji all about it? I guess we have no choice. Let's go in. Oh, hang on, chat. I gotta ban Smash Fan. Hang on. Casual reminder, the Smash Brothers is a party game and that it's not a real fighting game. It was never intended for competitive play as set by the designers of the game. Third night here, second after having been out all day with one of my chaperones or hostesses. Girlfriends, maybe. They sure seem intent on keeping me to themselves. Are they hoping to keep me here in Korea? Or are they hoping I'll sneak them out? Neither seems very likely. Maybe I'm just overthinking this. Perhaps grabbing hands, calling outings dates, and falling asleep on foreign men is custom here. Yeah, I'm not overthinking things. Speaking of thoughts, I think mine are about to be interrupted. Is our living room floor more comfortable than my bed? Loaded question, but I assume you meant it as an innocent one. Well, maybe not. Whoa. Anyway, I came to see if you were busy this evening. Seeing as the Pyongyang nightlife involves explaining to soldiers what I'm doing out on the street at night without getting killed or arrested, I'd say my agenda is pretty clear. It's not always like this. I'm sure at some point we can go somewhere in the evening. I hope so. Anyway, did you have something in mind for this evening? Yes, I was hoping you would help Yoonji with her English tonight. She needs as much help as possible, and for some reason she doesn't do well learning under my guidance. I think maybe having a cute American man might help her instead. Not sure what being cute has to do with it, but I'm glad to hear I'm not the ugly American. Well, Yoonji is taking a liking to you. She's just never been good with her feelings. Color me 50 shades of not surprised. When she was 13, a boy who had a crush on Yoonji actually got the nerve to confess to her. She actually liked him as well. So they dated. Well, no, she didn't know how to handle the sudden confession, and she ended up shooting him with a pellet gun. A pellet gun? Why the hell did she have one on her in the first place? I mean, do kids here just carry those to class? We prefer our students to carry 9 Wow, dude! 9 compacts. He confessed to her at the small arms practice range. You sure he was in love and not depressed? Seems like a suicide attempt was made there. Don't be mean. My sister has her faults, but she can be sweet and is certainly not bereft of womanly charms. I suppose that's her. She's cute in her own way. Anyway, I would like for you to help her with her English after dinner. I'll have everything you need ready. Fair enough. I did promise to help her after all. Anyway, maybe I'll finally get some respect as her teacher. Social commentary, haha. Yeah, chat. It's like I'm playing South Park, the dating sim, dude. You probably shouldn't put all your hopes in one basket for that idea. I'm not sure how, but you mixed up two old sayings and actually made a pretty decent new one after that. Beginner's luck? Probably. Still, it was kind of cute. Easy there, you're supposed to be flirting with Yoonji tonight. I thought I was teaching her, not flirting with her. There's a difference? A pretty clear one. Maybe one day you will understand. Don't put all your hopes in one basket. So mean! I'll have Yoonji waiting and ready after dinner for your tutoring. She walks to the room she's sharing with Yoonji, but I'm pretty sure I saw her turn back and wink at me. Oh. Teaching Yoonji English, this should be interesting. Of course, giving a loaded gun to a gorilla could be interesting too, and at least he'd have a fighting chance that time. Better take a quick nap before marching into this battle. Where are the lights at? Oh! Thanks for the meal, Yoonji. Again, you've outdone yourself. Best meal I've had in Korea yet. Well, of course. I've been trained in the culinary arts, so that's the least I can do. Think nothing of it. Look at you getting all bashful with the Americans' praise. Yoonji's cheeks glow red. It's pretty cute. My desk is pretty crowded, chat. I may have to praise her more if that's the reaction I get. I am not. He just took me by surprise with his compliments, that's all. Baka. You are such a terrible liar. Can I ask you a favor, Espig Baggins? I forgot that was my name. She winks, obviously. Of course, you've been such gracious hostesses. What can I do? Can you clean up the table and wash dishes tonight while I prepare Yoonji for your event this evening? I'd hardly call what we're doing an event, but sure, I'd be glad to clean up. What's going on? What do you think you're preparing me for? You're going to spend some one-on-one time alone in your bedroom with our guests. I'm being pigeonholed into hanging out with the B-cup bitch. This is bullshit. What? I'm not ready for this sort of thing. That's way too sudden. And you're setting it up, John? Here's part of the misunderstanding where you say, but if it's sex with S. McBaggins, I wouldn't mind. Right. If it's sex with S. McBaggins, I wouldn't. Hey! Stop tricking me! Now's about the perfect time for you to go fulfill another tsundere trope. Who's running the operation here? I think Jiang is. Anyway, dirty as your minds might be, that's not even close to what we're doing. You are thinking of something perverted right now, aren't you? I'm under assault from both sides now. Admit it, pervert! If I don't admit, you must acquit. Wow. I can't believe I just said that out loud. Okay, no way I am spending any time alone in my bedroom with this creep. It will be fine, Yoonji. I think you've had more martial arts training than him anyway. How do you know I didn't have a part-time job as a dojo floor sweeper, where the Sifu adopted me as his only child and taught me the ways of Taekwondo Leap? Is Taekwondo like trademark, chat? Why the fuck didn't you write that? Because you live in America, home of slackers who bum on the beach when not sleeping. Everyone knows Americans are fat, lazy bums, true? Fortunately, I am not. Anyway, I'm going to help you learn English tonight. Him teach me English, but... No buts about it. I'll meet you in your room in 5 minutes. Sister, you must learn English to advance in the People's Army, and our guest is going to help you. I'd rather have the sex. At least it'll be over in 2 minutes. English just takes forever. I think I can last a little longer than 2 minutes. Both of you hush and go to Yoonji's room, and leave the door open. I swear if I hear you complaining, Yoonji, you're doing strip English lessons. Oh my god! If you had told me that was on the table, I'd have offered my services sooner. Ugh! Let's just get this over with! With that, she forcefully grabs my hands and drags me back to her bedroom. She also defiantly slams the door shut and locks it behind her. Honestly, my sister can be such an instigator. Just to make sure, we are practicing English and not having sex, right? Yes, we are just studying English. Here's the book we work from. She hands me a bright yellow paperback book. On the front, the title reads, How to Sound Like a Dumb American. Well, that's a good sign. Let's check the copyright date. 1987. Great. It's only 3 decades out of date, so I guess that's progress. I sit next to her on the bed and flip open to the bookmark page. How about reading the sentence for a start? Oh, God. Hello, everybody. I should go to the discotheque to dance together. That image is almost as awkward as Yoonji's pronunciation. I'm not even certain where to begin. I'd like to blame it on the book, but your pronunciation is atrocious. English is so hard. Why do I have to learn it anyway? I'm not sure. Jung said you needed to advance in your military. I don't want to advance to that position. What position is that? That information is classified. I'm not able to share it with you. Great. Well, don't worry about my paranoia and concentrate on making an S sound. It sounds like a snake. Sss, instead of sh. Evil bastard Ronald Reagan destroyed Wimpy Walter Moondall in the erection. Oh, election. The erection. Uh-oh. Look closer to that last word. That's an R. Not an R, but an L. You mean erection? Yes, I mean no, but yes, the word is election, not erection. They're both two completely different things. What are they then? An election is when the population of a place votes for its political leaders. Oh, we do that. The DPRK holds elections. Of course, we elect our representatives to the Supreme People's Assembly. I honestly did not expect that. How does that even work here? Well, the Supreme People's Assembly has 687 seats, and everyone over 17 can vote. That's pretty impressive. Who runs in the elections? Every person who wants to run has to apply to the Democratic Front for the Reunification of the Fatherland, and they can approve or deny their application to be on the ballot. Then people get to go to an election place to vote for the one candidate the Democratic Front has selected to run for that office that year. If you don't want to vote for them, you can go to a special booth with windows where you can cross out their name. Somehow that's how I expected it to work. What party is in power now? The Workers' Party has 607 seats, and they're in an alliance with the Social Democrats who hold 50 seats. So out of 687 seats, 657 are held by one party essentially. Well, at least you probably don't have so many political ads on TV. Anyway, you never answered my question. What is an erection? Why don't you ask your sister or something? You said it would teach me English. Tell me. I really don't think I should. Tell me now! It's like, oh, something people have sometimes. You can't get one. Why not? It doesn't work that way. Let's just focus on speaking in English for now. No, I want erection too! Two? Are you being a bad influence, S. McBaggins? No, you can't have one. Wait, Jung, were you spying on us? Absolutely, you two are a riot. If you have enough time to listen in on us, you have enough time to help me train her in English. Threesome! Oh! You'd like that, wouldn't you? Considering Yoonji needs all the help she can get, yes, I would. No, really, it's okay. Let's just stop and go to bed. Nope, not going there. Read the next sentence. There is only one true Korea. We must crunch the occupers. I don't think any American would say such a thing. Our reader is Ish Wakula Dendo S. McBaggins. Worse and worse. I'm not even sure how to begin correcting you. That's what her last teacher said. He didn't last long. I think you really need a speech therapist as well as intensive training in remedial English before tackling this book of absurdities. Remedial? This book is the remedial English book for Korea. The English book is much harder. Maybe instead of a book with complete sentences, you should have started with phonics or something more basic. You don't happen to have any of those learning letter leaders around, would you? I do not know what those are. They're those cute people made out of letters, and they usually have things that would start with their letter. Like Mr. A would have an apple and an alligator, or Miss J would have juice and jam. I think we had something like that. They were what you called flashing cards. Let me look in my closet. Yuji goes to her closet, kneels down, and starts rummaging through. She also starts tossing things out behind her into the room, which is finally when I realize it's a huge mess. She has things scattered all over the place. Various plans and charts are covered by food wrappers. Ew. Her pellet guns are haphazardly thrown about the room as well. In her clothes, her uniform is on a chair, socks hang all over the place, and I think that's a pair of her panties hanging from her lampshade. Ew! I nudge Yang and point in that direction. I'm pretty certain that's a fire hazard over there. Sweet Yoonji, you are such a slob. I just cleaned this room. Now it looks like an American HVA rocket hit it, and you've got your dirty underwear hanging from a lamp. And like a scared cat, Yoonji yelps and beelines it for the lamp, snatching her underwear. Jung, why are you pointing out my unmentionables to him? Actually, he pointed them out to me. How could you? How could I what? How could you just casually put out your panties? It just rolls off your tongue, doesn't it? Aren't you embarrassed to say that word? Or to at least see a pair of them out in the open? Have you no shame? Just about everyone wears underwear, or panties. I think the British call them pants, which causes confusion with us Americans. But it's a dirty word! No, it isn't. Sure, some people feel uncomfortable saying it, but it's not a curse word or anything. I told you so, sister. I don't believe you both. Neither of you have any shame at all, because of our ability to say the word panties. Okay, stop that. Stop what, saying panties? Yes, cut that out. Or what? Panties, 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 pink panties, purple panties, striped across your butt panties. We all love panties. What up, hi panties in chat? Hey bud. And Jiang says I'm a child. Actually, children love saying words that they think are dirty, even if they aren't. You should really try it out. Never. And there's nothing you can do to make me. Tell you what, if you can say panties in English cleanly just once, we'll stop the lessons for the night. I don't think so. Where's the book? It's gone. While you were arguing, a snipe came and took it. That's a bird, chat, if you don't know. Snipe hunt! Oh no, I am not falling for that again. Jiang hid it somewhere. Yes, and you can have it back if you say panties in English cleanly. You're supposed to be the sweet one! Only to ask McBaggins, I still get to be your teasing older sister to you. This is so not fair. A wise man once said, life is not fair. There are no wise men, but indulge me. Who said it? Some wise guy, who knows? The point is, life is not fair, and if you want the lesson to end and your book back, you just have to say panties in English once, clearly. How did she get in the locked door? That's a good question. She's a ghost! Pantiche! Sorry, I couldn't make that out. What was that? Pantiche. You'll need to be louder than that. Pantiche, panties, panties, pantiche! Can I go now? Nope, sorry, you haven't said it yet. I just said it 6 times. But not cleanly, your S at the end came out as an sh. I'm afraid he's right, sister. You'll need to try harder. I hate you both. No, you don't. Now come on, you can do it. Yuji takes a deep breath and then slowly speaks. Panties. You made E.T. proud. But you did it. Who is this E.T. and why would he be proud? Space alien. Long neck, big eyes, likes to eat peanut butter candies. Terrible English. Sounds like you, Yunji. Shut up and give me my book back. Look at the pile of clothes over there. You buried it looking for flashcards. Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Did you find them? Yes, but the lesson is over, so we don't need them. Can I see them anyway? She pulls them out of her pocket and throws them at my forehead. Naturally, I catch the box of cards. Naturally, chat, because he's cool as fuck! Knock yourself out. Before I do, I'm sleeping with one eye open tonight. Be nice, sister. Anyway, let's look at these flashcards. I pull out the cards. They're cheaply made and fairly worn, but the pictures are accessible. Why is there sad music playing? What the fuck? Oh god. Looks like they were put back in the box in alphabetical order. Mr. A is flying an airplane. Mr. B is holding a bomb. Miss C has chemical weapons, and Mr. D has a dagger. These cards are fairly violent. Flamethrower, grenade, judo, machete, shotgun. Most of these cards have the letter person holding a weapon or fighting. What kind of fucked up deck of flashcard letters is this? Call me crazy, but I think the International Parenthood Association approved I don't think they approved the printing of these. Is that the United States after a nuking on the U card? Oopsie, forgot about that one. No wonder we were told not to show these to outsiders. Yes, it's been so long I had forgotten as well. You guys really like to indoctrinate your kids to hate us really young, don't you? It's honestly not like that. Not anymore, really. The printing company mysteriously went out of business years after issuing these. No one has stepped in to print new ones, so we use what we have. Oh, okay. Silence ensues, and not comfortably. It takes a good 10 minutes before I break it. Who sits there for 10 minutes? This guy is a cuckold. A little bitch. I think I'm gonna hit the sack. Yes, it is pretty late. I shall hit my sack as well. Who the fuck? Dude, no one in the history of the world has ever sat in silence for 10 minutes after, in like a situation like this, chat. No fucking way, dude. Let's work on your idioms sometimes. Think of where you want to go tomorrow. See you in the morning. Sleep well. Really, that's it? I hear them bickering softly as I leave, but I'm too exhausted to strain myself to listen. Tonight was really weird. Scary weird. The girls seem nice, but from the past few days I get a real sense that I'm not really welcome in this country. Wow! Who fucking knew? I really need to stay on my toes and get through this trip and just get home. That actually got me that time, chat. I'm really getting sick of that alarm. Seriously, this music violates the Geneva Convention in some way. I'm sure of it. It's been a bit since I've done my morning exercises. Maybe I'd better do those. Make sure I don't get rusty over here. I can't go outside and run, at least not without one of the ladies. I don't want to wake them up, as I don't think I hear them moving quite yet. Guess I'll do some push-ups and sit-ups and stuff for a while. Okay, chat. We're gonna stop here for tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me.